tí jáde.
Okay.
Kí ló kọ African TV ló kọ́kọ́ wá ni mo fún ní 70-30. Nígbà tí African television tó manage bàbá Mohbad ṣé wọn pé òun ló kọ́kọ́ wà ń bẹ̀ before me. Òun ló wà ń bẹ̀, òun ló ní contact bàbá Mohbad lọ before me. I won't lie. So òun ló lọ sí studio mi, ló lọ ń bá wọn, ló lọ ń disturb wọn ní studio. Ìgbà tó dẹ̀ lóun fẹ́ gba master lọ́wọ́ mi, ó lóun fẹ́ gba master lọ́wọ́ mi, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òun ló manage bàbá Mohbad during that time. So mo wá fún ní pé tẹ́ bá máa gba master lọ́wọ́ mi, the agreement will be 70-30. African television ni mo fún ní 70-30 because ó bá mi produce orin. Ó bá mi produce orin, ó bá mi lùlù, ó kàn déédéé nítorí pé ó ti manage èèyàn. Artist gangan ò tí propose sí mi wípé iye báyìí lòun fẹ́ gbà, ìwọ ló wá ṣe manager ẹ̀. So tí n bá dẹ̀ máa gba master, tẹ́ fẹ́ gba master lọ́wọ́ mi, tí máa issue master fún yín, this is my agreement. Yẹn mo fún African television. Empty lásán ni mo send sí bàbá Mohbad. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ni ò ṣe lè gbé síta. Your show tí mo ṣe lónìí tí mo fi sọ pé mo sign agreement. I said it, I want to push him. I wanted to push him to bring whatever he has against me out.
Clever.
Okay.
Are you getting my point now? Me ò ní any agreement pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad.
You know, I said it.
Ṣọlá ẹjọ́ ẹ ká tó kankan náà, ẹ ká tó. Ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lọ.
So I want to push him so that whatever tó bá ní táwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ti accuse me for very long time pé mo sign agreement pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, and this is the time to bring it out. Láti counter mi.
Okay, ó yé mi sí. So nǹkan tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ever sign any agreement even pẹ̀lú African.
I swear with my everything life.
Okay, no ẹni sùn náà mo fẹ́ torí èmi sì máa ṣe show yẹn lọ tẹ́ bá ti lọ, so mo kàn fẹ́ get ti ọ̀dọ̀ yín, so tí n bá ń ṣe show mi lọ tí máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ̀ so yẹn kò sọ tí so yes, so á jẹ́ pé ẹ kọ̀ fún bàbá Mohbad ní understanding BMOU pé okay o like ká ṣe báyìí bàbá wa ní pé
òun ká bẹ̀rẹ̀
ó lóun lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn right.
Ó lóun lè ṣe ìgbà ẹni wàhálà òun àti African television, ó lóun lè sign agreement. Mi ò dẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ keep máa náwó sí lọ.
Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ̀yin ti kọ́kọ́ reach out sí bàbá Mohbad nípa kíníkẹ́ tó reach out sí African TV àmì ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ kọ́ reach out.
Yes. No. Mi ò lè rántí bóyá òun ni mo kọ́kọ́ rin mi àwọn lie. Mi ò lè rántí bóyá òun mo kọ́kọ́ reach out sí àbí bàbá bet. The thing come up at the same time. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ láàrin within 2 days.
But lọ́wọ́ kan bàbá làwọn ò lè sign àbí.
Ó lóun ò lè sign agreement.
Then ti African TV ṣé African TV náà sign nígbà àbí wọ́n sign.
Olùyẹn ò lè sign because wọn ò jọ get along. So fine.
Okay. Now nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni pé it's very simple. Ẹjọ́ ẹni sùn
mo send sí bàbá Mohbad náà ni mo
ti get mo fẹ́ sáré dá sí ni. So guys nǹkan tó máa ṣe nísìn ni pé one, there was no agreement between Mr. Lati and Baba Mohbad or with African television, right? But there was this proposal that okay to do things the right way. Let it not be like I want to cheat you. Okay? Do you mind if we have an agreement and the other side said I don't want an agreement? So now the only thing that will happen in a situation like this is this. A producer has produced the song, okay, with that agreement, right? Now what will happen is this. They will consider, they will have to be, when it comes to that song, as long as a producer produced that song, you as an artist, you cannot claim 100% right to that song anywhere in the world. So what they will now do is this. You and that producer must still sit in the round table and discuss percentage. That percentage, it's necessary. That royalty. That's why when Latisne is saying that Baba cannot post that song anywhere in the world, is very, very correct. With that agreement, because now we're not talking about agreement. We are talking about the product. What is Silbe? And made just Silbe, Obedete Gino, and Commandant Jonje. It's not possible. And one, beat in Gomani copyright. Tebadi the name sing. Okay, Shemo the Becrosion, Shane let create beat, you know. About Lomu beat in Wa. Bon Latisne and Gomi.
He's the sound engineer and he's using his studio. You want to
move get clarity. So Mr. Latisne and Gomi. Show one being one Gomi. Okay, anyway. So guys, in a nutshell, there was no agreement. So in the absence of agreement, so money beat yen tí wọ́n kọ ní lórí yẹn ṣé ẹ̀yin lè ṣe instrument yẹn àbí àwọn
everything I start fresh.
Every kódà gan ló bí orin yẹn ṣe wà ilẹ̀ ní orin yẹn. One, they need 30% or 40%.
Hold on. I will send you the music. If you listen to the music, my tag.
Have a Jackie play money by Jackie production.
Hold on. At the start, each track wà rí logo mi ńbẹ̀. Ó máa ní IJK production. Mo ti tag nígbà tó ti no fair agreement. I have to tag the music. So there is a copyright.
If it's 30 money.
Go and if you want to listen, you will hear IJK production. There's a copyright on the music because when I told him, oh no, we'll sign agreement. Emi de náwó lọ. Emi mo náwó. Owó producer.
Okay, Emma water machine. Shame on the water machine. Okay, any no Emma water machine, but not to me. One thing Timori pay, one thing Timori repeated the shame. One thing Kateba Liori Manike post here. About to post here. I want to ma reach out. See, you are a producer. Okay, and they produce right now. Artists here won't fair corporate after Tibobo lagging everything, sweat everything. That it tender, right? Teban a choice in you, and they choose last man drop one, but I want the drop only like won't ever drop one.
Only mo chance sọ fún pé tó bá upload this to YouTube, màá fún ní strike lórí YouTube.
But why too much of it can post anything? Though I know the post here to the share.
What the post here already over lórí YouTube me.
I post here, okay.
So I have it on YouTube.
That about the post here. I pay one the phone in your commentary.
I'm the first person to post it before I send it to him.
Okay, then I pay about then post here. She a post here through digital distributor. I be just to YouTube directly.
You don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. Tori, more I want certain things. So, boy, you want anything? One of my parents want to commit to shit. The only thing, once 30 posts here, either go to the through distribution, about to download the page. The only thing, see on my fashion, only if you say okay, ki on lo construct similar beat instrument, ko wa call the same orin leonie.
Meet up, sound them yato. My own son, my own.
No. Aside from that, as long as 30 posts only here, any element lára orin yẹn tó bá kọjá bóyá bí line méjì mẹ́ta tó bá ti jẹ́ the same money, o ma drop it.
Papara no, check in boss, ó mọ nǹkan tó wá ń ṣe láti fi bà orin yẹn jẹ́ mọ́ èmi lọ́wọ́. Ó wá lọ ń tún orin yẹn kọ instead of analog, ó wá lọ ń ṣe ní digital. Are you getting me? Kò lè ná owó analog. Ó ti yẹ tẹ́bi ná. Kò lè náwó analog láti pe gbogbo àwọn instrumental.
Analog, that is lórí ìdúró ni wọ́n ti construct a beat yẹn live band ni wọ́n lò.
Everything. Ó ti yẹ òun náà wà ní ó ń làágùn báyìí. Òun gan fúnra rẹ̀ ń làágùn nígbà tó rí iṣẹ́. Ó ń làágùn. Singlet tó ya wèrè tó ń wọ̀ kiri yẹn
singlet funfun tó di dúdú tó
ti gíràn tá àti ẹ̀mọ́ kọ́lọ̀ mi ò lè sọ kọ́lọ̀.
but issue kan tí mo ní pẹ̀lú ẹni pé ìgbà tí ẹ̀yẹn ní ẹ̀ sign the agreement but nígbà tí African TV tó ń fi gbé agreement mọ̀ wọ́n gbà yẹn kò yẹ kẹ́ ẹ̀ wà against agreement African TV. In fact kí ló tẹ̀ fàjà láàrin ẹ̀yìn àti African TV torí àwọn gbé agreement wọlé ẹ̀yìn náà èdè gbé agreement wọlé kò yẹ kẹ́ ẹ̀ bára yín jà ń gbà yẹn náà.
Agreement tí mo fún African TV ló fi bá èmi jà ó wá èmi àti African TV àníjà rárá bíkọ́ nǹkan tó ń tà kọ́ ni mò ń tà. Are you getting my point? So kò lè bá mi jà bẹ́ẹ̀ agreement tí mo gbé lé òun lọ́wọ́ tí mo fi lé òun tí mo fi ní lára gbà tó wọ studio mi tó ń sọ fún wọn without telling me tó ń sọ fún manager mi wípé tó bá ti ṣe orin yẹn tán tí bàbá Mohbad bá ti kọrin tán wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ make sure all the data and the master have to be report to him. Nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe fún mi lélẹ̀ mo wá ní òkè mo wá pé bàbá Mohbad mo ní ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ rán African TV ó ní no kí má dá lóhùn o kí má ṣe gbà mo wá ti rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti ń di bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo ṣe propose agreement fún bàbá Mohbad níbi tọ́rọ̀ dé ṣé a lè ṣe agreement lórí kíní.
ẹ wà lórí right thing now that's correct.
ó wá ní òun máa get back sí mi ó pe Múyìwá ní Amẹ́ríkà ìyẹn pè mí ìyẹn kàn sọ fún mi mo mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad ló pe o ìyẹn wá pè mí wípé Mr. Lati nǹkan táwọn máa sọ fún mi ní pé kí n má ti release orin yẹn so ibi tóun ti sọ fún mi pé kí n má ti release orin yẹn wípé there is issue for now mo ní okay kí ni issue ibi tóun ti sọ fún pé kí n má ti release orin ní bàbá Mohbad ti pè mí wípé kí n má dá lóhùn o kí n dá wèrè síta jàre ó ti yẹ ó ní kí n má dá lóhùn kí n dá wèrè síta kó wọ̀ gbòòrò lọ mo ní well play.
ọ̀rọ̀ orin yẹn lẹ́yìn fi bàjá kì í ṣe nǹkan mi lẹ́ fi bàjá ọ̀rọ̀ orin nìkan lẹ́ fi bàjá kí wọ́n fẹ́ gba iṣẹ́ ní
ọ̀rọ̀ orin ni
ẹni right tó bá jẹ́ yẹn èmi rò bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ justice lẹ́ fi bá African TV jà
nígbà tó lẹ̀ wọnú sílò òun ló kọ́kọ́ ń bá mi jà mi ò bá má bàjà òun ló kọ́kọ́ ń bá mi jà ló ń fi mí ṣe show Láti ó ṣe ó dó sign percentage òun ló jẹ́ kí orúkọ mi tó blackmail orúkọ mi pé mo sign percentage. Talking drag
again. Let us correct a bit African television. If you are listening to this and listening very well, okay, as a foundation that you are, let us accept that you are representing Joseph Aloba. You and Aloba have signed. You are representing Aloba. Now, you in your contract, you signed there that you will manage Aloba musical career. In paragraph 7 or so of your contract, it is there that you will manage Aloba career. So managing Aloba career means if Aloba go anywhere and use any studio, you should pay from your own pocket. What you should have done African TV then is that, Mr. Latium, for all this production, everything instrument, okay, like how much is it, okay? In fact, you should have told Bambad, even before Bambad went there to record, you should have had an agreement with the producer. Okay, do you have money? Should we do percentage? Like, I mean, what if Latisne want to do it for Bambad for free of charge? But once you come in as a manager of Bambad, it becomes a business. You cannot just like go in there and say, hey, give me everything. It doesn't work like that. If it was Lati and Bambad that was having this, whole stuff, yes, among themselves, they would have come up with the agreement, how they want to go about it. But since you know the foundation is coming in between, you have to pay now. You cannot just come there and say that, okay, everything you have done for Baba Mohbad, give it to me. Then you will now go and claim the glory. Why are you managing Baba Mohbad if you cannot pay for the studio he used, for the instrument and the production, if you can't pay for it? Lati is paying people that are working for him now. And he's paying for his bill, his rent, everything. So you will just go use his studio, do everything. You say, curfew, tileshe, for free of charge. Please now. It's not done like that now. Even Baba Mohbad in the studio where he is right now, the boy that is helping him to record song, recording alone, Baba Mohbad will pay for it. Talk less of producing, build and everything, mixing and mastering. I also do it. I do those things.
So God bless you, Papariano. Ṣé engineer tí Baba Mohbad ń lò yẹn ṣé ọ̀fẹ́ ló ń ṣe?
So mo stress tó wà ń bẹ̀.
God bless you. God bless you for saying the truth.
So
ṣé kò sanwó engineer tó gbà àbí mi ò sanwó engineer gbogbo àwọn tó wá lùlù ṣọ́fẹ̀ náà wá lùlù ṣé voluntary work náà wá ṣe.
So it be African TV. Yeah, so it be African TV is a mistake, and everybody should get it, okay? According to Latin, African TV wanted to come and take the whole work, just like that, right? And the producer cannot just give you. Doesn't work anywhere. Nobody will give you. You produce song for somebody. You know, you guys, we have to reach out to an agreement. There have to be an agreement. But okay, if you don't have money, this song, if it goes viral, one day, I will get
ṣé tí n bá ní mo fẹ́ no ṣé tí bá mi clarify nǹkankan for one thing please ó lè yé everybody now ṣé tí n bá ní mo fẹ́ sign agreement pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad am I wrong or right?
Oh, you are very right. You are very, very right. No, that's why again. Let's get something. To sign agreement is not a bad thing. Agreement will simply make everybody to do their own part. If you have done your own part, you have done your own part. No, and again, even African TV to only agreement with Bamba, it's not a bad thing. But it is the content. In conto wa nínú agreement yẹn, in conto everybody ma wò nìyẹn. So nínú agreement.
Nínú agreement mo fún bàbá Mohbad, mo ló máa ṣe record mẹ́ta in a year. And I will be producing everything. A dẹ̀ ṣe video. So tabata, I will open up. Mo ní kó lọ bá marketer tí mo gbé fún kó máa tà lé oṣó ní Mushin. Kó lọ meet ẹ̀, bàbá Mohbad ò lọ. So kóun náà lè rí kí n lè open up kájọ ṣe kó lọ. Ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí ò jẹ́ kọjá yẹn tà because ìwọ la fẹ́ promote tó bá mọ̀ pé ó ráyè ní promote ẹ̀. O ní láti ráyè láti get láti promote that music. You are not available.
Please ask the question.
No, we go this say be question mo fẹ́ and that thing ibi tí mo ti lè blame ẹ̀yin náà díẹ̀ ni pé okay ẹ mọ̀ pé nígbà yẹn bàbá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọmọ wọn nù ni okay so kò ní like wọn ní chance yẹn láti máa run justice and láti máa wà ní gbogbo everywhere at the same time tá bá ní pé ká wo bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe get so like
yeah mo plan B I have option for that for him mo plan B mo ní bàbá ẹ lè ráyè ní ìsìn ẹ jẹ́ bá ṣe release orin yẹn kó bọ́ síta kó wá debunk mi mo ní bá ṣe release orin yẹn kò move mo ní bet tí gbogbo tí Mohbad bá lọ I will reproduce the music repost the music a máa ṣe boost yẹ ó ṣe máa wá tà nígbà yẹn mo ní this time ẹ lè ráyè promote yẹn tí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad bá lọ music yẹn ò lè kùtà I told him pé kò lè kùtà then you can come back. Okay. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, okay, but no. Propose the agreement. Be ṣe fẹ́ kó ṣe jẹ́ at the end of the day, sign. Baba will sign, and you know, sign anything abi. So tell about this time. As long as only ṣe bó oníkan nìkan lẹ́ni láàrin oníkan àbí.
Oníkan náà try and 4-track.
So oníkan bí bóyá bí EP, yeah, bí EP náà ló jẹ́ náà. EP.
EP. Yeah.
So John lórí yẹn ni ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá mọ̀ wá Mohbad orin yẹn àwọn ló kọrin yẹn lóòótọ́ but as we speak right now Latisne ti ṣiṣẹ́ sórí orin yẹn right tó bá ní kan lọ kọ sórí digital copyright máa mú wọn that's why once Latisne ti post orin yẹn and again tó bá lọ tún distributor wọn máa refer orin gbogbo owó tó bá pa báwọn bá ní ẹni lọ́wọ́ Latisne lọ́wọ́ máa gbà ó tó bá sọ fún yẹn kí n sọ fún yín pé ohun yẹn nìkan gba ẹ tẹ yọ gbogbo sound yẹn ẹ lọ tún sound ṣe as long as ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n ẹ bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀ àdàbí wa bí wọ́n.
no kò sí yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ no èmi kọ́ ló kọ yẹn fún kò sọ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ o èmi tó fi bú wa ló ń kọ yẹn o ti ń kọrin mi o.
àdàbí á bí wọ́n àdàbí á bí wọ́n tó bá tẹ̀ já àwọn ohun yẹn gangan ló yọ wọ́n máa mú copyright ni wọ́n máa mú ni so the only thing tẹ́ máa ṣe ẹ ṣì máa farabalẹ̀ máa pe Láti ẹ jọ máa sọ ni tó bá jẹ́ pé kẹ́ pe lọ́ọ̀yà yín otherwise kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbàgbé orin yẹn ẹ̀kọ́ gbàgbé ẹ̀ lọ́kọ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀ lè máa wá kẹ́ máa àwọn ló produce orin yẹn they respect producer anywhere in the world. Okay, so that is for you. Anyway, they always do gragra tó ń ṣe láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ló fa títí today àti gba justice àti ìdí anywhere orí gragra gbogbo àwọn tó ṣeré fún wọn àfibi ṣubú lórí ní bàbá Mohbad mo ti sọ ẹ gbogbo everybody tó ṣeré fún màní ó padà bá gbogbo wọn jẹ ní pátápátá jẹ ní tẹ bá wà àwọn èèyàn tó wà pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad sí wọn kọjá bóyá 10%. There were more than 90% of people ran away from this man. Can you pay last year, say big December last year, want to have money in a gift, Google platform, Adma, but he lost his own loan loose. And it's because his mind is black. He has a dark mind. And he's always after. In fact, Bahambad is not a good person. You know, there was a time before I used to say that I want your low account of Bahambad. That if you don't chat around you. Okay, nígbà tí mo sọ pé gùrẹ́sì like all those stuff right. Tábà tó wá wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìnyí á jẹ́ kí bàbá fún ara ẹ̀ olóòjé ni bàbá is a scammer. Bàbá himself òun náà scam olórí burúkú òun fún ara ẹ̀ scam. I expected Aloba láti wá aládùúwá sọ pé mi ò mọ ẹni tó lọ lo account tó fi lọ message. But olórí burúkú ara ẹ̀ wọ́n confirm pé I dare you. Baba you mamori. This man, you see, àbájọ tí Ọlọ́run ló pa man eti. The reason why Baba was abandoned, tí man ṣe ń jìyà gbogbo life ẹ̀. Man eti ṣe nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run lè dáríjì when he was young and in his life. Our public la fi àánú wa la fi wá jẹ́ kí God Ọlọ́run ẹ dáríjì man ni. But at the end of the day, God listened to us and helped Aloba, but the true character of Aloba still come out. Ẹ wo nǹkan tí kan fi ń ṣe fún coach. Gbogbo àwọn tó ti help man yìí. Àwọn bàbá Mohbad mú ìwà, àwọn ló lọ ń sọ fún Comfy àti Bukky kó máa bú. Àwọn náà, yes, mo sọ Comfy mú ìwà sọ ó ní iṣẹ́ tí a fi rán ẹ ò tí jẹ náà. Àwọn ló ń sọ fún yàn, bọ́n ṣe ń drag yẹn, àwọn ló ń sanwó fún Comfy. We come and dragging. There was only one work to confirm Moshe. Tug. Dragging. Tug. Àwọn ṣẹ́ tó máa ń ṣe ní Òṣòdì yẹn. Àwọn tug. Yes, agbèrò. Iṣẹ́ agbèrò ni confirm ṣe. And until most of the people, ṣebí èyí tó ń ṣe fún coach, èyí tó ń pè ní coach, ṣebí ojú ẹ̀ ti là nísìn. Yẹ́tí 7 to Joe náà ti ń là. That is how it is.
Nǹkan tó ṣe fẹ́mi náà lọ ṣe fóun náà. Òun ló ń ṣe fún lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Nǹkan tó ṣe fẹ́mi náà ni.
Wọ́n lè sọ pé gbogbo anti-justice ni wá. Abiyamọ ni gbogbo wa. We know what is right.
Any other question kí n tó lọ Paparano? Any other
question lọ́wọ́ wọn. Somebody, if you want to ask Lati question, please ask him question before you go. Golden Soya, ṣe fẹ́ bèrè question to me like clarity. So, any other person that bèrè question and come up torí mi ò fẹ́ gossip. So yes, mi ò fẹ́ gossip lẹ́yìn lẹ́yìn àti Lati ti wá sókè àti ti yanjú ẹ̀. So then on the African TV yẹn mo ṣe máa fẹnu sí yẹn náà díẹ̀. So dem ma lè mọ̀ bí tá máa já sí. Then any other question let me know guys. Ṣé any other question ṣì wà? Anybody? Where's Rolake? Rich no question. Ezeflix no question.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò need the question. So ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò need the question.
No, ẹ jẹ́ kàn béèrè question. Èmi fẹ́ kàn máa béèrè question.
Ẹ̀sán question ni.
Fún yín láti wọ́ ẹ̀bá yìí ẹlẹ́gàn nìyẹn o láti wọ́ ẹ̀bá yìí kẹ́lẹ̀ máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ̀yin sáyẹ́nsì rẹ̀ mú lẹ́wà.
Ẹ̀sán fún question ni.
Ẹjọ́ ẹ wá pọ̀ láti díẹ̀. Ẹ wá pọ̀ láti.
Really, what you said is what I thought. Really, I don't have any questions. It's what I thought. It's like because láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ baby náà ti sọ nìyẹn pé you are being sarcastic but mo tún tọ́ láti convince me money. I wish sure everything you say today I've heard it before from you, from your platform. So the only thing mo fẹ́ béèrè náà ni pé it's not for you, it's for Papalule. pé káti ẹ̀ gbà pé Mr. Lati wọ́n sign agreement. Mo fẹ́ ká wo difference nínú agreement yẹn. Maybe when you have left, we will discuss it. Nínú agreement yẹn, in as much as you say you didn't sign any agreement, so there is no point. But mo fẹ́ wò pé, is there any difference between your own agreement and African TV agreement? So make our panelists can discuss it. No, it has nothing to do with you. But that's why I have to, because I was on the call.
Any other question for Mr. Lati Kontolo? Share anybody, as in, me, I know one gossip, he's here now. Tell me about any question. I also get a question here. Because my man like any clarity. Check out any other question. Any comment section? Golden City, the question now, Golden City wa. Easy going. Any question?
Golden City, should I mind no sir?
Oh yeah, Lord, show that my sorry. Alakema, but look at the question na science class level.
Ekale, I really appreciate your courage and everything for coming. Because we were in Gogolo fun gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní clarity. Oh, they really, I feel like oh change narrative yẹn. You understand? And I feel like nǹkan tó yẹ kó bó ṣe yẹ kó rí náà nìyẹn. In as much as the same family ni everybody were assumed láti jẹ́. We are all under one umbrella. I feel like it shouldn't be èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ máa yan ibìkan ní pọ̀ sí láti lọ. Because the moment you keep doing that, you'll be giving room for breakage and different narrative them might fly up and down. So you coming around and clarifying issues now has really made everything easy. My only question for you now is, did you treat Baba Mohbad as your artist and you as the label? That's the question that I have to ask. I mean, question here, only a little bit tricky for us from in the music industry. So I'm asking you as an artist, sir. Ṣé ẹ treat Baba gẹ́gẹ́ bí artist yín tẹ́yìn dẹ̀ dúró as label, or ẹ kàn jọ ṣe gentleman agreement pé okay, mini studio oya kan wọlé kan record and all that. Please, I just want to know what are any reasons mo fi béèrè question. Thank you.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n.
Artist really ask a question. Artist question here.
More direct question, me see. And I think more pé kò ní yé a lot of people. But my year will see you. So my year to ye. Question yẹn mo kò.
Okay, no. Shut up, mind. No. Come to one. Can break it down. Okay. So what we want treat Mohbad.
Mi ò mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti mute mi ò mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti mute mi àǹtí.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ mute ara yín o.
All right. So now,
check.
Jerry, mo treat Baba Mohbad bí artist mi ni. Even gan ibi tí mo ṣe studio mi sí, ilé mi ni. Mo ní kó wọ nǹkan mo wọ yàrá mi kó change aṣọ tó wọ̀ wá. Gbogbo aṣọ tó wọ̀ wá èmi mo change everything. Mo ní kan mo lọ sí studio kó lọ ya studio. Èkísà tó wọ̀ wá, I make sure I change everything.
Wọ́n tún wọ àkísà wá.
Wọ́n wọ àkísà wá. Ó gbọ́ tí Bukky Jesse fi bú mi wípé ṣé mi lè allow èmi jẹ́ kí Baba Mohbad máa record with àkísà nínú studio tèmi. Mo dẹ̀ rí Baba Mohbad, mo dẹ̀ rí pó dọ̀tí. Mo dey allow kó máa.
So ẹ̀yin change the singlet dúdú tí máa nìyẹn wọ̀ singlet.
Èmi ni mo change it. I change everything.
No. Guys, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ká gbé àkáǹtì wọn 1K. Ẹ̀yin tèmi gifters ó yá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá gbé àkáǹtì wọn 1K.
I change everything. Èmi mo mú lọ mo lọ ra aṣọ mo lọ.
Ẹ̀yin gifters ó lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mú sọ̀rọ̀ kan appreciate náà. Singlet fún yẹn. Máa gbọ́ gbogbo fọ́tò ìfẹ́. Ẹ bá mi ṣàdúrà fún ẹ̀gbọ́n àti. Can somebody help me bless him first? Somebody please help me bless this man. We have to bless good people. Somebody help me bless him. Who can do that for me? I want somebody to help me bless him for changing that dirty singlet. Tí a lọ bá wọ̀ tó kó aṣọ sí lọ́rùn. Aloba the one land to one woman. Today. Somebody
Let me
please.
go. Paparano, let me land, please. Èmi mo tún jẹ́ kó mọ passport office, èmi ni mo sanwó passport ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ gbé travel, mo treat ẹ̀ bí artist mi ni.
You know, ẹgbẹ́ passport mi.
Èmi mo gba passport ọwọ́ ẹ̀ tó ń lò, èmi tí mo sanwó ẹ̀ ló lò.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this is an
Ó ti yé yín. Mo ní kó
Baba
lọ
is
ready.
cost. That man is cost. What he get, go
Ẹ
for
máa
money.
gbọ́.
This is terrible.
Ó wà
That
nù
man is
agreement
cost.
mi.
What
Ó
he
wà nù
got.
agreement.
This
Ó
is
wà nù
We made a big
agreement
mistake.
mo gbélé
Aloba
lọ́wọ́.
has cost. Ọlọ́run ti get for Aloba.
no.
That man is
So,
cost.
I treat him like my artist. Mi ò treat ẹ̀ bí ẹrú.
So God bless you. God bless you.
Ẹfẹ́ bí wá sí lóyìnbó nìyẹn, ẹfẹ́ bí wá sí lóyìnbó, ẹ ti plan láti bí wá sí lóyìnbó nìyẹn o.
Of course, yes. Of course. Bí n ṣe ń ṣe fáwọn artist mi nìyẹn, mo ti gbé many people wá sí Dublin dáadáa.
Ṣẹ̀rí nǹkan tá à ń sọ. Ṣẹ̀rí nǹkan tá à ń
Dáadáa.
sọ.
Dáadáa. Mi ò mo lè
Torí nǹkan tó máa jẹ, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ jẹ́.
Mo ti gbé wá dáadáa, mi ò ṣe ń ṣe àwọn Dublin tó bá mọ̀ mí kán máa comment.
What the job of for that abroad is something now.
Torí nǹkan tó máa jẹ.
So easy.
Wọ́n náà.
So
This is not a human being.
kò dẹ̀ tí ní mọ́tò ń gbà yẹn tó bá máa wá sí studio Uber ló ń gbé. Kò ń fẹsẹ̀ rìn. Ìgbà yẹn náà fi bú mi pé mo ní kó máa disguise. Kó bá má máa lọ owó. Kò ń fẹsẹ̀ yìí Uber ló ń gbé, hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ló dẹ̀ ń sùn. Ó tún máa gbóbìnrin wá sótẹ́ẹ̀lì gan mi ò bá náà.
This man reading public prayer, please.
Hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ló ń sùn. Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mo
Somebody
sílé.
help me pray for this
Tó bá rí
man.
bọ́ọ̀lù sọ, ó lọ sótẹ́ẹ̀lì ni. Mo ti hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì rẹ̀. So báwo mo ṣe tún fẹ́ treat artist mi ò treat ẹ̀. Owó dé kájọ máa pín owó ni mò ń expect. Kò dẹ̀ àráyè promote orin orin ọjà.
Is he going? Are you there? Is he going? Are you there?
Ó fẹ́ wá di. Ó yẹ ká jẹ́
Help me bless this man first. Let me bless
pé
this man.
ó wá lọ ń ṣe orin tí mo ti ṣe ní analog. Ó wá lọ ṣe dígítà.
Baba Mohbad is a very great man. Very great
Gbogbo
man.
ìṣẹ́ any other question.
Is he going? Please, we are going.
Mi ò sí land lórí submission.
Báwo wọlé ìtàn sọ ni ìwọ tún ní question again?
Mi ìbéèrè question, ó ní submission tí mo fẹ́ give lórí.
Oya give.
Yeah, so mo mọ̀ pé I will first apologize sílẹ̀ náà torí pé mo mọ̀ pé ọmọ ní Sódámáìtì ó máa ṣàṣọ̀rọ̀ ṣáá ni. Do you understand? So in this case tó jẹ́ pé label versus artist ni tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ gbé 100% expenses lórí orin yẹn. Naturally, I feel like you are going to be having 100% rights to the royalty. Because a lot of artists, though 360 yẹn ò sí mọ́, ó wà tẹ́lẹ̀, kò sí 360 negotiation yẹn mọ́ nsìn. Before there was 360 tó yẹ pé all round label ló máa fi gbogbo ló máa fara kó gbogbo everything. So torin bàtà tí ò bàtà label ló ní loss yẹn. Tó bá dẹ̀ tà àwọn náà ní gain yẹn. So it's a kind of risk tẹ́ pé most label man take lórí upcoming artists. Ṣé ẹ understand? So I feel like the only thing tí anybody kàn need láti understand níbẹ̀ yẹn ni pé being an artist gbogbo pé mo wọ aṣọ mo lọ sí studio mo ṣe gbá mo ṣàwo yẹn he has already been paid. But if Mr. Lati or if I say Olurebi, if you still wish to still credit him being the artist, she understand. Of course, you can still leave it on the table for maybe 60-40 or 70-30. You know.
So nǹkan tí Sódámáìtì ń sọ ni pé wọ́n Sódámáìtì sí ni pé ẹ̀yin lẹ ní orin 100%.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ ní orin yẹn 100%.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá feel like láti fún bàbá Mohbad torí pé téèyàn bá ní ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá Mohbad jẹ́ bí ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ yín bí ọmọ ṣe yín.
Ìyẹn ló yẹ máa gbọ́ Sódámáìtì, ìyẹn ló yẹ ká negotiate fún.
Negotiation yẹn.
Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Ẹ̀yin ẹjẹ́ ká bẹ̀yìn ẹ má fojú 5%.
Ẹ̀yin ló yẹ kẹ́ gba 90% kẹ́ fún ní 10, 5 or 20.
5 tó
Ẹ̀yin lẹ lórí
ẹgbẹ́ yẹn.
I support you anywhere.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ ní orin yẹn 360
Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ máa gbọ́.
Ọmọ ṣẹ́yìn.
Mo sọ fún un nígbà tí mo send orin yẹn sí i, mo ní mo fún ní right lórí ẹ̀. ìgbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀
Gentleman agreement.
ìgbà yẹn mo á cancel gbogbo right tí mo fún for now bí n gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́. So ìyẹn ló ta lára ló fi lọ comment ló fi sọ pé òun díẹ̀ mi èmi dẹ̀ wá expect kó upload lórí YouTube ẹ̀ tí kí n bá rí lórí YouTube ẹ̀ mi máa strike ẹ̀ lórí YouTube ẹ̀. I will strike him straight.
Block pages straight.
So gẹ́gẹ́ bí gentleman agreement tẹ́jọ́ ṣe you can always still leave it on the table.
Ṣebí oúnjẹ ló yẹ ká ṣe ló bọ́ sínú studio ló tún bú mi. Ẹ máa gbọ́ shoulder might. Ìyẹn ló yẹ ká jọ ṣe ló bọ́ sínú studio ló ń bú mi pé gi ewédú. Pátápupa. Ó ń bú ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ṣẹ́yàn máa ń bú ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ni.
All right. So ẹ má bínú
ṣẹ́yàn máa ń bú ọ̀gá ẹ̀.
Àti bínú shoulder might. Àti bínú 5% ní kẹfún. Àti bínú already ẹgbàgbé àti bínú 5%.
Mr. Sholake, I just want it to be out there because when I saw the
Latin, ṣé ẹ lè fún ní 20% kẹgbà 80? Ṣé lè ṣàmì 20?
Ẹ kàn lè help out ẹ lè jọ promote. Ṣé mo
gbàgbé
ẹyin comment section how many percent ló kí ẹ̀gbọ́n láti fún bàbá?
5% is okay. 5% àdìsọ ló kọrin yẹn. About 0. But olólo voice ẹ̀ pé kókò kò jẹun.
Hello, Mr. Sholake.
I'm ready to support you anywhere. Please, Mr. Lati, Ọlọ́run.
Mr. Sholake, calm down. Ṣé believe pé orin yẹn ò tí tà Mr. Lati gangan wọn ò tí rí kankan lórí orin yẹn.
Mi ìgbà wọn náírà.
Gbogbo owó tí wọ́n ná sórí orin yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí label wọn ò tí rí wọ́n ṣìṣì ń bẹ̀.
£1 mi ò nínú ẹ̀rí.
Kọ̀ọ̀kan jọ promote ẹ̀. Even Mr. Lati will be at the losing end. I'm an artist and everybody can see what they like. I am a professional artist. I have my own international standard ISRC code. Mr. Lati gan bó ṣe wà yìí wọn lè rí £1 lórí tí àwọn àtàtì tí wọn bá jọ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀.
ló ṣe láàfin comrade Moses òun náà ti wọlé o.
olórí wọ́n ní 0%. èmi bẹ̀rẹ̀ 5%.
ẹ ló ń Mr. Sholake ẹ dín
èmi bẹ̀rẹ̀ 5% péré ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú.
Mr. Sholake
if there's any chop we are ready to support you please.
70 yẹn sórí table èmi mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti di pé wọ́n fẹ́ give submission ẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n gbé 70 yẹn sórí ẹ̀ máa gbọ́.
Shoulder might don't attack him. Just find your way, please.
No, he's my daddy. I can always attack him. Me and him we'll be together. Daddy mi ni wọ́n. Ẹ máa gbọ́ tó bá gbé 70-30 yẹn sórí table. Wọ́n wá jọ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ láti promote iṣẹ́ yẹn so that bàbá fúnra rẹ̀ tó ní ohun orin he will have àwọn náà máa rówó. Bàbá Mr. Lati tó ti ná dúró owó yẹn láti produce iṣẹ́ yẹn. Àwọn náà lè rí owó wọn padà. Music is not easy like that. Tẹ́ bá sọ pé they should just cut Baba off or Baba should cut Mr. Lati off. Both of them wọ́n jọ máa lose lórí yẹn.
Èmi ti káàntì ẹ̀ tinú lọ́ọ̀sì mi already.
Lọ́ọ̀sì ló jẹ́ fún wọn. Ṣé ìgbọ́n kan bá ń sọ ni?
Already now.
Lọ́ọ̀sì ló jẹ́ fún wọn.
Mi ì lè pe mákẹ́tà láti gbà yẹn gan láti jẹ́ ẹ̀kan mo pe mákẹ́tà ipe báwo alpha.
Nígbà that is to ready.
Wọ́n ní kò rí bá a ṣe rò mo ní.
Orí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀mí sì rí ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi lọ wo gbogbo ẹ̀.
Mo sanwó man wọn band orin baba Mohbad ní Nàìjíríà
wọn ní kò. ẹjọ́ má bínú ẹ dúró ẹjọ́ má.
ẹ̀rọ please can I talk.
ọmọ ìjọ dúró.
bọ́dẹ̀ mi sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí mo kájọ ẹni
drop
báyìí.
ọmọ mi fẹ́ fọ́lẹ̀ jọ ọmọ mi lóye fún ìjọ má bínú.
Okay.
On behalf of Olórí Ẹbí platform Igewedu platform a ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú jossy mọ́ kò jọ mọ́ we are not longer to produce music. Thank you so much for your bye.
Oh, you need to support about support.
And Papalule.
Say support emotion.
Papalule.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi máa pé no going. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣàṣìfẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú jossy.
I support 1000%.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣàṣìfẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú jossy.
Ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ mọ́.
Kankan.
Ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú jossy.
Òkúta olókùúta ní àfẹ́ olókùúta ní jossy àfẹ́.
Since tó jẹ́ pé Olórí Ẹbí náà ti àgbẹ̀ láti
òkúta wà lórí ẹ̀ àfẹ́ kó máa gbé
díẹ̀ lọ. Àwọn tó jọ jìyà mi lélẹ̀ nǹkan tó bá ti sọ ni àwọn náà jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn náà lọ dáwó. Ó wà ní àwọn tó dáwó.
Ẹ̀kalẹ̀ everybody. Go Papalule 0% ló deserve any percent lọ́wọ́ Olórí Ẹbí kó máa kó tiẹ̀ lọ.
Ẹ̀kalẹ̀ everybody. Bọ́dà Láti ẹ̀kalẹ̀ sir everybody ẹ̀kalẹ̀.
Ẹ̀kalẹ̀ o.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, little thing tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ. Sherry, no going back. Tẹ́ bá ti wo wájú ẹ má tún wẹ̀yìn mọ́. Òfu ẹni ò kí ń ṣẹlòmíì ẹ̀ ní ṣòfò ọmọ ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Get it, boss, sir. That's just it.
Okay, everybody. Papariano, Okugbe, Latisne, Àgbàdo nígbà àgbàyà lágbára Ọlọ́run. Sherry, advice kékeré kan lèmi kàn fẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ fún bàbá Mohbad.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé chairman ló sọ̀rọ̀? Mo fẹ́ rí kí chairman sọ̀rọ̀ lórí platform. Ṣé chairman ló sọ̀rọ̀?
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí chairman ní sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay, tó rọrùn ẹ̀fẹ̀ jọra ẹ̀. Okay, máa sọ̀rọ̀.
No, it's not chairman.
Okay, máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lọ. Ọ̀fẹ́ jọ ti chairman.
Sherry, ọ̀rọ̀ kan lèmi kàn fẹ́ sọ fún bàbá Mohbad torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ti sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ gidi ni. Paparano ọ̀rọ̀ tí ìwọ náà ń sọ látàárọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ gidi ni. Kí bàbá Mohbad yẹn tó bá jẹ́ advice bàbá Mohbad tó bá wà ní comment section kó try láti lọ pé bàbá Mohbad advice tí wọ́n fún bàbá Mohbad advice tí ò dáa rárá àtọ̀ ni. Kí bàbá Mohbad ó lọ bẹ Latisne kó ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti jọ pàdé láti ilẹ̀ kí wọ́n lọ jọ settle láàrin ara wọn.
Èwo lógún ẹ̀bẹ̀ a ní irọ́ ẹ má pa gbọ́dọ̀ láti fún wa ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run kí bàbá láti máa lọ. Kó má bẹ̀bẹ̀ wọn ò ní ìdẹ̀bẹ̀ ẹ má pa bọ̀dà láti tí bọ̀dà láti ṣe nínú ayé bàbá Mohbad ó ṣe kékeré. Ó fojú ọ̀tá bọ̀dà láti gúngi ní ẹjọ́ ẹgbẹ̀bẹ̀ yín síwájú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa pààyàn nìyẹn pẹ̀lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ ti bọ̀ olórí ẹbí sílẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí bàbá láti fẹ́ gbòsí ti rí àwọn èèyàn tó fẹ̀yìntì káwọn èèyàn lọ gbé bùkátà. Ìgbà tí àwọn ará Nàìjíríà fẹ́ pa jòsí bọ́dá láti náà jẹ́ kó pa jòsí ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ fi olórí ẹbí wá sílẹ̀ ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run owó music kan ni olórí ẹbí ná ẹjọ́ olórí ẹbí kan ló náwó ló ṣòwò bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa fi ẹ̀bẹ̀ tó fi èèyàn nìyẹn yín Yorùbá ẹ burú o ẹ burú o ẹ tó lórí ẹbí fún wa o àbí Yorùbá tù èmi náà Yorùbá ní èwo lógún ẹ̀bẹ̀ Papariano èwo lógún ẹ̀bẹ̀ ẹjọ́ tó
ẹjẹ́ kan sọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́ tó rọrùn ẹjẹ́ ká calm down.
Kò ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ tí gbogbo apáta bá ṣe jọ wà yìí àkọ́kọ́ máa ń wo kíní kan ni pé problem can never solve a problem. Ṣé rí bàbá Mohbad aláìdá èèyàn ní gbogbo apáta láti mọ̀ pé wàá rè ò dáa òṣìṣẹ́ méjì ti fẹ́ ṣe ìbòlò tí ò ní rùn gbẹ́ ṣé ìkan tí ọ̀rọ̀ mi yé báyẹn but gbogbo àwọn tó wá ń jẹ́ advice fún bàbá Mohbad kún ó try láti bá a sọ̀rọ̀ ni torí gbogbo yìí pé òun ṣe gbá òun ṣàwọn pẹ̀lú Latisne irọ́ gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ everybody ló mọ̀ yìí pé ibi tó bá ti dé irọ́ ló ń pa bọ̀ ìgbà tó ń bá wa kó mú try láti sọ pé ó fẹ́ wa tó bá ńgbà tó bá bẹ̀bẹ̀ ìgbà tó bá bẹ̀bẹ̀ kàkẹ́ sí ẹ̀bẹ̀ abẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀bẹ̀ public ni everybody ó mọ̀ pé lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lágbájá ńgbà tó bá tún gẹ̀ tán.
tani bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí bàbá Mohbad ẹ̀yìn rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lè bẹ̀bẹ̀ àbí.
ẹ jẹ́ mọ̀ pé no ok ìdé mi fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ìdé mi fi sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni pé àwọn kan sọ pé bí a kó bá bàbá Mohbad bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí Latisne fún wọn ní iye percentage báyìí lórí orin yẹn but ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ pé kí wọ́n fún percentage tí ò tí ì bẹ̀bẹ̀ ibi tó fa ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́mi fi sọ pé kí bàbá Mohbad ó bẹ̀bẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Mr. Hades ṣe ti rí ẹ̀bẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ́ wípé ọmọ àbẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ti rí ẹ̀bẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ́ wípé ọmọ àbẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ti rí tó wáyé pé ẹ ti wà nínú justice láti bóyá 6 or a year ago ẹ ti rí pé bàbá Mohbad yẹn ṣe ti rí agídí èkìtì gẹ́gẹ́ burúkú yẹn ẹ rí pé ó dì sí àyà ọkùnrin báyìí ni.
ẹ gbàgbé ó ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ lábẹ́lẹ̀ ó láwọn tó ń bẹ̀ ẹ gbàgbé ó láwọn tó ń bẹ̀ ẹ gbàgbé ó mọ́pọ̀ sọ́wọ́ ni á bẹ̀.
Mr. Sholake
gbàgbé ẹ̀.
No, the question I'm asking you, Mr. Sholake, ṣáwọn tó ń bẹ̀ yẹn ló yẹ kó máa bẹ̀.
kì í sáwọn tó yẹ kó máa bẹ̀.
but àwọn ẹni ló súnmọ́.
àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n rẹ̀ láti bá ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀ pátápátá àwọn yẹn ní sáàdì kò tí mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń ba ayé ń jẹ ni.
àwọn ẹni ló ń bẹ̀ pé ẹjọ́ kò ṣe báyìí wọ́n ń gbà.
ó
ń bẹ̀ àwọn kan náà lábẹ́lẹ̀.
Mr. Sholake ṣáwọn tó ń bẹ̀ yẹn ṣé wọ́n ju àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí panelist yìí ṣé wọ́n ju wa lọ àbọ̀wọ̀n.
àwọn náà wọ́n ní kákọ́ sí wọn náà wọ́n ní kákọ́ sí wọn.
ẹ máa gbọ́ kó gbogbo wọn pátó táwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí àmọ́ tẹ́ inú irọ́ bá ń parọ́ fún nírọ́ wọ́n jọ ń parọ́ fúnra wọn ni.
ìsí bí kò lè bẹ̀ ká o á bẹ̀bẹ̀.
àwọn ẹ̀yẹ́ ti rí pé bàbá Mohbad pé kò fẹ́ òótọ́ wọ́n wá ń parọ́ fún un tí wọ́n bá ti wá parọ́ fún un náà wá ń gé ní irọ́ yẹn ipa nǹkan táwọn eléyìí bá ń sọ òun ló ń tọ́.
ojú ló ń kọ́ wa á bẹ̀bẹ̀ last ẹgbẹ̀jẹ̀ á bẹ̀bẹ̀ last but wọ́n á bẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn òun lọ sọ fún Mr. Latisne pé ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn o tún máa ń bẹ̀ ní ìdí ẹ̀ máa ń gbà.
ẹ jọ sà mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kan ṣe rí nígbà tí bàbá Mohbad tí wọ́n lọ interview bàbá Mohbad ẹ lọ wo fídíò gbà tán lọ interview bàbá Mohbad lẹ́yìn tí mo handle bàbá Mohbad kẹ́ wá wo fídíò kẹ́ wá lọ wo àwọn fọ́tò ẹ ó dán ẹjọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ sà kẹ́ wá lọ wo àwọn fọ́tò tó trend lẹ́yìn tó pa gbogbo fọ́tò hold fọ́tò jẹ́ èmi tí mo ṣe lélẹ́yìí mi ò rò pé understand nǹkan tí mo sọ àwọn fọ́tò tó ń trend àkísà tí bàbá Mohbad ń wọ̀ káàkiri tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń trend nígbà tán lọ interview ẹ̀ nínú ilé kúbíkù ẹ̀ tó ń gbé àbí òye yín ẹ rí pé lẹ́yìn yẹn ló change ilé ló change gbogbo format inú ilé ẹ̀ nígbà tí mo change aṣọ àkísà tó wọ̀ wá èmi ni mo pa gbogbo àwọn trending stupid photo tó fi jẹ́ fọ́tò tí mo ní kàn lọ yà fún studio òun ló ń trend lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ lẹ fi rí pé clean ló brand off pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. kí ni sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Mr. Sholake, what I'm going to tell you tonight is that man calling Joseph Aloba ẹ mọ̀ kọ́tọ̀ pé òkúta dì sí ọkàn èèyàn òkúta dì sí ọkàn máa yẹn nǹkan tó ṣe máa ń bí èmi nínú lọ́rọ̀ máa yẹn ni pé if you call yourself a man of God even this man tó ṣe ìṣekúṣe lẹ́nu recently ó bẹ̀bẹ̀ náà níwájú ọ̀tá bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn wọn gbẹ̀bẹ̀ ṣó ti ṣe yín báyẹn Ọ̀káfọ̀ ó yí dọ̀bálẹ̀ ó kúnlẹ̀ pé ẹjọ́ ń tó lẹ́ ṣàánú mi kò síbi tẹ́ máa tì mí sí káwá sọ pé ẹni tọ́mọ ẹ̀ kú tí ò lè jáde pé
exactly the time is not right.
so kí ló
when the time is right
because wọ́n jù mí.
ìkọ̀kọ́nà dán sọ but ìkọ̀jú màá sọ fún ẹni pé kò sẹ́ńtì ò lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò sẹ́ńtì ò lè bẹ̀rẹ̀
torí wọ́n jù mí lọ mí rẹ̀ kí n máa rí àgbàlagbà fín who is Mr. Aloba láàrin èèyàn méjì mẹ́ta mẹ́rin ta ni Mr. Aloba ẹ mọ̀ pé ok ẹ jù mí lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yìí nìsín but tá bá ti pé méjì age group mi tá bá ti jọ pé méjì á ti jù yín lọ nìyẹn Mr. Sholake ṣó ti yé yín kí wá ló dé tí Mr. Aloba a man of God for that matter nǹkan tó tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀ mí nínú ọ̀rọ̀ máa yẹn nìyẹn.
kò ní ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà kò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀
kí ló.
if you come to a state Mr. Aloba máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ á fẹnu ẹ̀ gbólẹ̀ I'm telling you now I'm telling you the truth.
kí ló bá dé nínú I am sorry I am very very sorry.
ẹ má bẹ̀bẹ̀ o ti tọ́ fún Aloba èmi ti lọ o ẹgbẹ́ pé mi dúró sókè ire o.
ọmọ Amẹ́ríkà ní hell no.
Easy going. Nǹkan tí màá sọ ni pé
Mr. Sholake.
Easy máa sọ ni pé jẹ́ ojú ló ń kọ́ wa máa yìí máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sẹ́ Ọlọ́run.
Mr. Lati, the only advice I want to give you right tonight is good that Paparano himself has given you the platform to speak out your mind and to further put light into the dark of this signing or no signing. To me, I feel like the more we talk about it, you know the right thing to do, you have done it. At a phone left one way, tomati bida di at mommy that color upload it. Am I deep with it? Take step here, then you deal with him. If we begin to talk about it now, I can prolong it, but echo don't. Then only pay about don't Maria okay, then you take your further action. That is my own, advice to you. Or how far on legal implication of nǹkan tó ń try àti ṣe yẹn tó máa gbìyànjú ẹ̀ then wọ́n á rí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn yẹn àwọn tó ń tì wọ́n lẹ́yìn sound like Lexi tó ń tì tó bá dípò ó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n tó ń sìn yìí or tó máa slam ẹ̀ in a legal lawsuit fún 500 billion bí agro ti máa bá sanwó yẹn ni o I don't know so we know that he is just a coward even his son that died he couldn't do nothing to even follow and do protests. He couldn't. And there's a pattern tí máa ń play tí àwọn èèyàn ò tí ì mọ̀ dé níyì. The pattern is pé he is always ready to defraud every individual that wants to help him.
Ìyẹn ti cast.
Don't forget that the same man ought to have prepared when Lady Aries and them lot came to him to get him a lawyer. In his mind, he knows what he wants to do, but he chooses to play along. Ajẹ́kẹ́ dáwò yẹn tán. Tẹ́ bá dáwò yẹn tán, bàbá hold on o. Tẹ́ bá dáwò yẹn tán, àwa change pattern mọ́ yẹn lọ́wọ́. The same thing bó ṣe ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn káàkiri nìyẹn. The same thing náà ló sọ pé ẹ má worry, I trust my lawyer, I trust my doctor, toxicology. Ó ní kó máa jà lẹ́tà. Ó ní ẹ̀wọ̀n tí ní pé kí máa jà lẹ́tà. Meanwhile, is among people who play that game with the public. The same game is playing with the DNA now. He's saying that 3 people you have to trust, your lawyer, your doctor, and 1 person with the same, DNA. If the DNA come out wrong, you will now say, they said to me not to do it, not me. But in his mind, he's playing the game. And I want to say this for the last time, it don't drop. He always says that I'm a pastor, I don't lie. In Yoruba, a father does not see the death of their children. Do we know that this Baba was present when they were doing toxicology and autopsy? I mean, autopsy, he was present. But Baba was present. And Baba is coming out to say he has never seen the body. All of these things are documented somewhere. But for how long are we going to keep allowing this man to be playing foolishness? Jossy, is that time we let him know that, listen, we public have to wake up. All these things that he's doing, he's just fooling around. So the more we talk about him, you can see that their camp is destroyed because the camp was built based on stupidity and fraud. We are here. Jossy said, Wumi's team are Team C. This our own side of elite is Team B. But Comfy team and Baba and Bukjese is Team A. Can somebody tell me today?
No, we are always we are number 1. No, please.
No, hold on. Hey. Jossy, I'm quoting Jossy. Jossy said we are Team B, that there's still time if we want to repent. But who is now Team A among all of us now? Of course, we are in a university while they're in secondary school, in fact, primary school. Look at them, all their plans, all their dodginess. Whoever said to me that York Daddy will be fighting with BioBillion fighting with this. All these are the people that, they are trying to cover up for Baba. Now, they've done the same thing to them now. They are not happy. May God help us. Let me mute for now.
Mr. Lati, mo fẹ́ sáré sàn kankan. Mi mọ̀ bí ọ̀dọ̀ yín láti máa gba justice because mo ń wọ̀ kàn sìn. Tẹ́ bá bínú, Ṣọlákè lórúkọ mi. Máa wá sí platform yín. Anything tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe, ṣé ní kí ní tẹ́ ń sọ yìí, máa yí lè fọ́nbù. Ó lè fẹ́ tẹ ìdá yín lójú. Mo fẹ́ support yín to any length. Tẹ́ bá rí any loopholes, please, ẹ jẹ́ kí a mọ̀. Tó bá pé ó lọ dán kankan burúkú wò. Ṣé pé ó wà against the law as far as copyright is concerned. Bí ẹ kò rí pé ẹ kò rí pé ẹ need ẹ jọ ẹ má filẹ̀ ẹ dìímú. Tẹ́ bá rí pé ẹ jẹ́ fẹ́ náwó sínú nǹkan báyìí rẹ̀ okay kò sí nǹkan tó jẹ́ dùn mí jù ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́. Tó bá yẹ nǹkan tó yẹ pé ó lágbára ni ẹ jẹ́ ká dí pẹ̀lú máyìn Ọlọ́run. Mr. Lati, nǹkan tí màá sọ fún yín nìyẹn ẹ jọ.
Ṣọlákè mo ti mọ̀ ẹ ṣé gan sir.
Ọlọ́run ló ṣe.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Olori Abi.
Yes.
Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Paparano, good afternoon, and also everybody. Olori Abi o, orílẹ̀ máa jẹ́ o. ẹ ní di ìrù lágbára Ọlọ́run. Wọ́n ní òkè lókè lẹyẹ tí ń fọhùn, òkè lókè lẹ ti máa fọhùn. Ọwọ́ ayé ò dẹ̀ ní ká yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Please, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ọmọdé ni mí, mi ò dẹ̀ tó pàṣẹ fún yín. Ẹ má gba ẹ̀bẹ̀ anybody. Àwọn èpè tí màá yìí ti ṣẹ́, èmi mọ̀, mo dẹ̀ ti sọ, mi ò dẹ̀ dá sọ. Gbogbo nǹkan, tàbí Bible ló gbójúlé tó gbàgbọ́ nínú ẹ̀. Gbogbo àdúrà tó wà nínú Bible, ó máa di ègún fún láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ègún tó wà nínú Bible náà, ó máa jẹ́ titi ẹ̀ láṣẹ ọba tó láyé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. The only condition that you accept, you even think, to think of accepting his apology, if it truly comes to the public and tell the public the truth of what by his son. That's it. Because torí pé ikú ọmọ ẹ̀, torí pé ọmọ tó sọnù, ọmọ ẹ̀ tó ṣaláìsí, ló jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ fi ṣàánú wọn, ló jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ fi sympathize pẹ̀lú wọn, that even bring him in. Ipò kìkẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí.
You are very correct.
So that's the only thing. So anybody wá ní pé ẹ jẹ́ ká ẹ má bínú, ó lágídí ni. Fuck agídí orí burúkú, agídí òṣìwò. You flooded the public, you wasted their time, you wasted their hard work, their resources, their energy, and the only thing you can repay them back is for you to come out to the public and curse that same public. Jossy Aloba, you are cursed forever, and that's it. Kò jù báyẹn lọ, bó ní ẹyẹ àjọ ní ẹyẹ ni, bó wọnú àwájọ wọ ọ̀dájú ni, you are mad.
Are you serious? Ó wà ní ẹgbẹ́ awo.
Ó dàbọ̀.
Yeah.
Lagata oya now.
Ẹ̀rọ ẹ ti bá mi ò Ferity. Ferity, I don dey fear you. I don dey fear you, Ferity.
Can I ask my own question now, please? And my question goes to Olori Ebi. Olori Ebi, good evening once again, sir. Please, ṣé ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé mo gbowó àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé mo gbowó àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀?
Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀? Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀? Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀?
Kóòṣì ló ń sọ̀rọ̀, kóòṣì. Ṣé ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé mo gbowó àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín, Olori Ebi? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé mo gbowó àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o. Mi mà wọ́n tẹ́ sọ fún Olori Ebi o pé bóyá ẹ fún mi lówó àbí kankan, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lò. Ṣé mo gbowó àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀? Wo gbogbo ẹyin tí ń bàbá Bayo Billion, York Daddy, gbogbo ilé ẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan wàláhì ẹ̀mí yóò ní balẹ̀. A máa gbé yín sáré. Ẹ̀wọ̀n pé mo ti ráyè, mo ń paṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀wọ̀n pé mo ń paṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, mo ti ráyè. Wo ẹ̀mí yá fẹ́ bọ́ ẹlẹ́bìnrin tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Papalule, you don't see the receipt of the money wey Guresi steal for December 2nd and 22nd.
No, ṣé mo ní pé 10 million sọ̀rọ̀ gbà yẹn onípẹ́ rárá yóò mú pa.
10 million kọ ìwọ náà fà jásà sí ni 2 point something èmi rí confam.
Ẹ mọ nǹkan tí mo gbọ́.
Receipt tèmi rí Papalule.
Ok, lólójì.
Èyí tó jí was 2 point something as a 1,000.
Ó ṣe kún 6 point something kò tí gbogbo
ẹ̀kọ́ ni. Ẹ kọ́ bá a calculate ẹ̀.
Èyí tí wọ́n mọ̀ nìyẹn.
1,129 pounds ló jẹ́ sorry dollars yeah. And as at that time wọ́n ṣẹ́wó ní the rate was 2,030 something to naira or 1,000 something then I can't remember. Taba calculation that roughly
10 million plus lèmi gbọ́ tó sọnù.
Èmi rí receipt méjì tí mo ní Guresi ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni ó lè ní ẹ́. Picture tó yà nígbà tí bàbá
tó fi dúró ti máa nìyẹn náà lórí burúkú ó lè.
Picture àti fídíò tó yà nígbà tí bàbá ń dóbò l'Abuja tó sẹ́ni sí Bukky Jesse. Picture yẹn tó yà yẹn tó sẹ́ni sí Bukky Jesse yẹn ó yìí dìímú tó wá ti fẹ́ wá ṣe láṣù fún yín á wá gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ jáde. But gbogbo yín ẹ̀ ń cover ara yín náà nítorí pé ẹ ti pa àwọn owó kan ẹ lè ṣe ẹ lè ṣe àgbé ara yín.
ṣé the voice to camera gbé jáde.
ìyẹn kọ́ fẹ́ẹ́ ìyẹn ẹ̀jẹ̀ tún kọ́ eléyìí Abuja ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ Gúrẹ́sì àti bàbá Gúrẹ́sì ya wọ́n pé bàbá ọ̀dẹ̀ rìkọ́dù bàbá tó ń ṣe two song you understand.
Lagata jẹ́ kí n sáré interject ẹ̀.
tó bọ́ọ̀nù àlọ́ bá wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ní ìsìn Lagata.
gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ní justice for Mohbad yìí.
Lagata gbé jáde fún wa náà Lagata ò lè jọ Lagata jọ. Do it as a New Year gift.
Ẹ kò di weekend.
New Year gift.
Lagata ọjọ́ birthday Mohbad bí tí dé ṣe máa gbé ọmọ ìwà.
On the 3rd of January
February 2nd.
Ọbẹ̀ show ìrọ̀ o. January 3rd.
Ẹ wá kó wá ṣe Jamaica yẹn.
January 3rd. Ọbẹ̀ show ẹni sùúrù náà January 3rd. You guys should pay attention and be alert, please, because they want to show us Mohbad's baby. And remember, Nisuru Baba, remember they asked Famuyiwa on that day that Mr. Famuyiwa, the baby in Canada, how far? Say, Gonjoro de Avefe, Amaso Lori Green Up. Muyiwa, aye oni o, aye ma pokulu mushuni. Gbogbo yin, ere de ju wa sai.
Can you play the Lagata, you get the tape for you. You have the tape. You know that tape. Not before quality. You get them for you.
I get them now.
You know what? You know why? I think the day you are playing it, I overheard because we've been saying that Baba and she won man. Dẹ́rù bá ní ṣé ó ní kankan tó wà níbi kan tó pé ó ń dẹ́rù bá. I think I overheard Rex enjoy yẹn mi bí àmì ìgbó dáadáa ní mi I don't know tó ń sọ pé bàbá kó máa dáhùn pé because ó ṣàmọ́ pé ó kó ẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ mi. Ìyàwó bí àmì ìgbó dáadáa ní. If you can play it again, I think I overheard him saying that. And if that's the case,
I trust you. You always have I trust you now. You always have those short clips.
Ó dà pé Gúrẹ́sì ti fún Kọ́fí ní owó kan tó yẹ pé bóyá bíi 200,000 kan. I'm just saying because bí mo ṣe feel kìíní yẹn ó dà pé Gúrẹ́sì ti fún ní owó kan pé ó kàn ṣáà fún lówó yẹn bíi gift ó ní kò ṣe lè drag ní Kọ́fí ò ṣe lè drag ẹ pẹ̀lú gbogbo bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ Gúrẹ́sì yàrá díẹ̀ because mi ò rí nǹkan tí àwọn guys yẹn tó fi máa support ara wọn tó fi máa sọ pé okay o wọn ò rí nǹkan they are doing as if they don't see what Gúrẹ́sì has done.
Báwo ni Kọ́fí ṣe máa drag bàbá ìgbà tí Kọ́fí nókò bàbá lọ́wọ́ tó fi ń wà
No, I'm talking about Gúrẹ́sì.
All of them they don't mad.
I'm not talking about Baba.
See, have you forgotten that Baba told me that Mr. Lagata Gúrẹ́sì ti wọnú mi gan kò lè yé yìí ó ti wọnú mi kò tètè yé mi pé Gúrẹ́sì ti wọnú ó ti wọnú mi jáde Gúrẹ́sì àgbáwo Gúrẹ́sì idán ìwọ wọ́n ṣe deport ẹ̀ kúrò London ọdún wa wá padà deport ẹ̀ kúrò Naija bóyá máa gbé lọ sí Westo sálọ náà Westo ọmọ àlè náà bó ló sálọ Westo
Ẹ mọ̀ pé Gúrẹ́sì
a máa deport ẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ èèyàn kẹ̀kí ọmọ kẹ̀kí àní na my guy this picture dey work for Musa village na my guy gangan my guy this guy dey work
you no get key.
I know kẹ̀kí Napoli kẹ̀kí mo fẹ́ mọ kẹ̀kí ìpàdé Illuminati mo fẹ́ mọ kẹ̀kí ìpàdé.
Ẹ máa sábẹ́ lákàtà àwọn village so
àgbáwo lèmi náà yóò kéré
computer village.
Ọgọ́ mú mi sọ́wọ́ mi nínú TikTok yìí Ọlọ́run mo gọ́ sí wọn lọ́wọ́ ní Ọlọ́run pátá Papadano rẹ̀ gidi gbé wọlé kí n wọlé bí ọmọ wèrè bí wèrè lóru Papadano wèrè ó jí wèrè sí Ọlọ́run láti lẹ̀ èmi kàn lọ ṣe the boy is good kò ní dá fún yín èmi kò dá mọ́ ìwà mi ò dá kí ló jẹ́ the boy is good ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ kí dípò máa lọ máa kó yín jẹ o tẹ́ bá rí wèrè rí ó pọ̀ gan o Young Daddy tí bá mú ìyá ẹ̀ tí bá mú ẹ sọ́wọ́ ó máa jò ọlọ́run tí bá mú ẹ sọ́wọ́ ó máa jò máa lẹ́sìn ẹ̀. ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní ẹ kúrò lé wálé mi ni mo ya fọ́tò lé ẹ̀ abolórí burúkú ni ẹni Young Daddy. ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní ẹ kúrò lé wálé mi ni mo ya fọ́tò lé ẹ̀.
Oh, my apologize next year. So you understand? The main.
Mo rí inú ohun ẹ̀, mo rí inú ohun ẹ̀ kó máa apologize.
Ìwọ wá sọ pé jẹ́ club ẹjọ́ oníṣòro bàbá. Wọ́n wá mú ẹ sọ́wọ́, wọ́n á ní mọ́mí sexy mi. Kí ni mo ṣe fún yín mọ́mí sexy mi? Ìwọ Young Daddy. Mọ́mí 5 CGs kò ní dààmú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ Young Daddy. Ọlọ́run ó fọ́ọ̀mù gan o. Nígbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ ìgbà nọ́mbà mi, ó máa ń lo sà fún mi ní ọlọ́run ẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n. Ẹ̀lú sà ló máa ń dùn fún mi ọlọ́run. Ó kọ́ sí ìjẹ́ mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ níta. Mọ́mí sẹ́kì mi kí ni mo ṣe mú yín mọ́mí sẹ́kì mi ẹ má bù mí kí ni mo ṣe Young Daddy. Ìwọ tó fẹ́ ṣe blogger tó ní kí búkì ṣe kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn ṣe blogger. Ṣèbí jọ́ kìíní àná ó lọ sọ fún Gùrẹ́sì pé Gùrẹ́sì ẹ ṣọ́ra fún Làgàtà o alábòsí ni o. Èbí wọn náà ti wá fún Gùrẹ́sì sí pé màá lábọ̀tì ló di yẹ àbúrò. Young Daddy ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ sí mi lọ́wọ́ sẹ̀ wo lórí 2026 tí wọ́n ń dúró dé pé ó máa ọ̀tì ẹ̀ eléyìí ọmọ náà tó máa fi jó ọmọ náà wẹ́dà tó máa fi jó rí ẹ̀ máa wá fẹ́ ìwò díẹ̀ báyìí máa tẹná wẹ́dà ẹ̀ sí máa wẹ́ẹ̀dì gbogbo ìwò díẹ̀ máa jó pọ̀.
Lagata o yẹ ka finish àwọn púpọ̀ ní January 1st ka finish with evidence you see so that a ní máa continue to máa sọ kí ni 2026 again.
ọ̀tá máa sọ kò lè tán lọ́la ó máa bá àwọn 2026 ó pọ̀ lẹ̀.
Mo mọ̀ Ọlọ́run bẹ̀rù ẹ wọ́n bẹ̀rù ẹ gan.
Kò lè tán 2026 kò lè tán gbogbo yìí máa kọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹ̀
mo mọ̀
ìgbọ́n tó wà lẹ̀ fún Ṣọláké ìgbọ́n tó wà lẹ̀ ó tó kí.
Gbogbo ayé mi because ọ̀tọ̀ bá fún wọn lẹ́yìn kọ̀ọ̀kan with evidence.
Ṣètìlí ìwọ́n tẹ̀lé sọ̀rọ̀ ní pé.
Ẹni tó bá tún fẹ́ láàrin àwọn ẹni tó tún fẹ́ ẹ tún gbọ́ voice note ẹ lo débi mi ò tí sùn ìwọ ń kọ́ bọ́ọ̀lù wẹ́dà ẹ tún máa gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ voice note kò ń ṣe eléyìí ṣe àìdán ṣe káàkiri láwọn.
Mo dáràn. When the guy say that's more than 1,000.
Lagata jọ jẹ́ ká ṣe díẹ̀ nínú.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kíní Lagata.
Lagata máa bà justice jẹ́.
But kò ní bàjẹ́ náà but at least àánú wọn ní same náà but àṣẹ tí wọ́n máa dìtẹ́sì wọn mọ́.
Lagata ṣé kí n gbára bú ló ń ṣe yẹn ṣé kí n gbára bú ni.
Arabu kẹ with evidence Arabu kọ́ lélẹ́yìí.
No Lagata máa lẹ́ evidence o.
Ó máa lẹ́ evidence yẹ.
Ìgbóná ti dàrú ẹ̀ lọ.
Èmi àdá lóhùn tí wàá jùmọ̀ evidence tí màá gbọ́ voice note tí màá gbọ́ everything.
The thing is, hold on, Ṣọláké Adéṣòro, Lagata, you know what I think, right? Lagata, you know what I think, right? For me, now me, I talk for myself. Someone like Young Daddy now, you understand? He's a bit sober with what has happened, and I can see that through him because what they don't do to so many people like you, they don't do the same thing to him now. You don't see more everywhere don't clear. Now, someone like Grexy that is behind the scene, orchestrating fight and all of that. And the guy always says something. He said, as I do, I am only fighting for the type of justice Jossy is looking for. That is Grexy. So if Grexy is saying that, he don't tell us, say, even if Baba doesn't look for justice, he don't give a fuck about us. Is going to follow him. And it's obvious what he's doing now is just everywhere. The only time you see Grexy being frequent on every platform is when they want to cover up lies. But I want to know, you know, bio-billion, Young Daddy, they now see that we've been saying the truth and we've been trying to point them to the right way, but because they're trying to cover up. Now, at the cover up, at the lies, the same Baba, he don't do the same thing to them now. That is why you see York Daddy is saying that àwọn kan tó ń súnmọ́ bàbá pẹ́kípẹ́kí tó ń súnmọ́ bàbá very very close wọ́n lọ ń ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú King White wọ́n lọ ń ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú opponent wọ́n lọ. I mean, these are the things that you yourself, you've said to him, that you saw Gurexy doing meeting with King White. But at that time, they were covering for Gurexy. They didn't want us to talk about Gurexy. But now, he's now talking about it. He now expects us to loud it. Of course, we can loud it, but why was he covering up for Gurexy at the time? But I can see I mean, he's a bit sober and he's not really happy what is going on. But well, he's happy. I'm happy to come out 2026 to speak his truth. Hopefully, at that time, I'll read the clarity of the picture. But as at today, if they're not speaking up, right, more problem around it because
no, they are postponing the evil day. They are just postponing it.
Oh no, but if they don't speak out now, they will keep postponing their problem.
J-Clock, I love your way of reasoning, right? And you know, York Daddy, the only thing tí ma fi dáríjì ẹ́, mo rí pé lóòótọ́ o ti rí pé ìwọ náà wọ́n ló fà ó play àwọn game yẹn because you be green snake under the green grass yẹn. Mo mọ̀ bó ṣe gbá game yẹn fún mi. Bùkà tó gbá game yẹn fún mi, èmi sún fún ẹ pé ìwọ ọmọ kékeré, ó mọ̀ mo kọ̀ wó pé má wọrí nǹkan tágbàlagbà tó fi ń jẹ ẹ̀kọ́ abẹ́ ewé ló wà. Mo fi ẹ mo kọ̀ wú ẹ. Kò ṣe ń bá Bukky Jesse sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo kọ́ yẹn ló ń download fún mi. O ti understand? So wọ́n máa wò pé báwọn bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn. O get. So kò yé wọ. Bọ̀ mo wù ẹ́, ó ṣe ti Gurexy alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ mo ignore ẹ pé ọmọ kékeré ló ń ṣe ẹ́. Gbà tí mo pè ẹ́ pé ń gbọ́, ó sọ fún Gurexy kò ṣọ́ra fún mi. Ó ní má dá Gurexy lọ pé Gurexy ti mọ tí ni. Mo ní jẹ́ kí n add Gurexy sí kọ́, ó ní no. Kí ni mo add Gurexy? Ẹ wá wojú ara yín ẹ lè sọ̀rọ̀. Nǹkan tí mo sọ kọ́ nìyẹn, mi ò mí ní ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, kíní kan gé. Ṣé kò padà play out? Gurexy later came out when you guys came out to do show for me. He now said, Mommy 8070. Ṣé mọ̀ pé York Daddy told me to be careful of Lagata and I'm glad I listened to. Ẹ wá padà confirm ẹ̀ rọ́dẹ́ deny lójú mi. Ẹ wá confirm ẹ̀. Àwọn aṣẹ́fù wọn sì wá ní. Mommy Gomvi, can I ask Gurexy one question? Ọ̀rẹ́ mi àti York Daddy kì í ṣe orí black card, ó di green app láti máa sọ. Nílé sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n a máa gbé yín débẹ̀.
Do you know who's been speaking?
A máa gbé yín kọjá àti.
Do you know that for the past some months here,
Lagata kí ló rò pé mo lè ṣe kó lè dá gbogbo ẹ̀ kí ló rò pé mo lè ṣe láyọ̀ wàá ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
York Daddy platform lọ gbé lọ irú àwọn vengeance olórí burúkú òkòbó yẹn wọ́n wá ń dúró sórí platform wọ́n wá ń béèrè pé was he a good guy ṣé mo sọ pé kí mo good.
I always know that Gala has a lot. I always know that.
Wọ́n mú ìyàwó ẹ̀ wá màá bẹ̀ ìyàwó mi kó yẹ kí n dó ẹ̀ màá dó ìyàwó ẹ̀ for just 5 days.
Ọ̀nà
ó máa kọ̀ ẹ́ lọ́mọ.
Àkàtà máa fún àwọn owó ìjẹ gan. Ó máa fún wọn jẹ gan.
Ó fi yẹ vengeance ìwọ mú ìyàwó ẹ̀ wá ó fà ẹ̀ kò fà ẹ̀ àdúgbò ní àdóye àwọn ti sàláwù ṣìtò ayé àkàtà vengeance ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó bá ti lélẹ̀ òun ló wà ní máa
ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni.
èmi ní máa ta ayé ìbẹ̀ gbọ̀ngàn máa dó ìyàwó ẹ̀ máa dó láàárọ̀ máa dó lọ́sọ̀ máa dó
vengeance olórí burúkú ọmọ àsè onídìí.
máa lọ mú paraga máa mú ṣẹ́pẹ̀ máa mú gbogbo ilé máa mú gbogbo ẹ̀ máa mú clove.
à ń fọ ìyá ẹ̀ lórí.
Máa dó ya ẹ̀ pa, máa dó ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́.
Let me say this here.
Àníbọ̀bọ̀ yìí sọ pé wọ́n gbé ẹ̀tì mi wá sórí girlfriend kò ṣe ìyàwó.
I know now.
Wọ́n gbé wá sórí platform, wọ́n wá interview àti York Daddy. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ story ẹ̀ máa gbé jáde. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ sí rédíò.
Àgàtà fi sùúrù sí o.
Ó máa jáde, torí ẹ̀ wádìí mi, èmi náà máa wádìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ara sáà.
In fact, that name you mentioned now, hold on. You see, to be honest with you, right? I'm speaking for myself. You see Toyin here, she's speaking parables. And for everybody that listen to her, She's been talking about. Hold on.
Illuminati ọjọ́ wa náà ni owó tẹ̀lé jára ẹ̀ náà ọjọ́ wa ni.
This same Gurexi, she's been talking about Gurexi for a long time, but she's speaking parables. But people don't know. Say Gurexi is the bad is a fucking idiot.
I've been singing it for a long time.
Shall you get for a long time?
People thought I was close to Gurexi. I was never close to Gurexi. Because Bobo you don't breaking white pamọ́ gbà yẹn sẹ́. Bobo yìí ibẹ̀ ni mo ti cast ẹ̀ èèyàn kan rí randomly bí iye bàpàdé pra. Papadano, I just jumped pra for train station 2 days ago. Now so somebody see Gurexi and King White. The person can't take picture of both of them. When I take the picture now, Gurexi, what you dey do with this guy? He say him brother na OPC. Now they meet up the Gurexi ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ sí Ọlọ́run ọlọ́jọ́ ìní.
Ayé ẹ̀ máa làbà.
Àjàbí tó bá yẹ pé mo ń parọ́ mọ́ ẹ ni pé ìwọ kọ́ ló bá yé bàbá yẹn jẹ́ débi tó dé yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n for how long are you gonna cover your shit? Kò lè cover for long because òótọ́ máa lékè irọ́ Gurexi òótọ́ máa lékè irọ́ ìwọ tó máa ń tọrọ owó tó máa ní 10,000 bó jẹ́ 10,000 bó jẹ́ 50,000 ọ̀rọ̀ owó ló bá mi. Only language tí mo gbọ́ ni pé send your account tó bá ti pè mí máa ní send your account ni mo kàn máa ń tẹ̀ fún ni.
Send your answer.
Send your answer. Mo fẹ́ lọ kí bàbá Mohbad mi olówó mọ́tò ó yá send owó olóṣì ara ẹ̀ ó wá nípa àwọn tó bá sanwó sí máa bá nǹkan send account tó ìwọ máa sanwó sí wọn. Ó ṣe ní máa sanwó ìwọ ti kọ́lé sí Ìkòròdú ó ti gbọ́ ọmọ pé ó ṣáà ti mọ̀ Ìkòròdú yẹn ó ti mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ gùdẹ́gùdẹ́ idán gangan àgbà yahoo mápọ̀ olúrìn Azeez ìwọ ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì àdàbí tó wáyé pé o mislead bàbá yẹn oníwà àti bàbá Mohbad jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni Gurexi torí ẹ ti dà àwọn òòrùn ń tàn ó ti gbàgbé wọ́n wá ń sọ pé African TV dájú bọ̀dá láti lọ àgùrẹ́ instigator ayé Gurexi àníṣe wo ẹbí
ó ń lérí pẹ̀lú York Daddy ó ń lérí pẹ̀lú Yeti 70 àwọn jẹ́ pé àwọn lè máa ba láìpẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀kan because ó gbó rọ́bìṣẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ wọn jẹ́ pé wọ́n bá tọ́jú ẹ̀ sínú kúlà ni maybe you don't forget say everybody sabi as they go but one can respect it because one of expose any shey you get but I don't know what they give am liver I don't know what is giving that bros liver but you see the good thing about it is that iwo to ba share your mind go free you go feel sleep Gurexi cannot see what happened to him now he remains small make trailer crash in head because of what? He sit there for hospital bed. He could not even wait. Make them do surgery for him. He still jump, come out, come to defend fraud up and down. On top waiting, how much they won't give you? And you are doing it openly without even conscience.
I'm a paro with full chest. I'm a rika kiri big bono. I'm a damage control. You want to pay alalele I'm a show it quick. One daruko èmi náà. Mo fẹ́ record gbogbo ẹ̀ ó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Nǹkan náà ló ṣe tó bá fi mọ tí ó lálẹ́ báyìí ọtí ló máa fi operate ọtí ni ọmọọgọ máa ń sọ pé ó lè function tó bá mọ ọtí ó máa ti jí láàárọ̀ 7, 8, 9 a.m. láàárọ̀ ọtí ló máa mú kúrà ọtí ni ọtí.
Have you seen his picture recently? His new picture. I think he has done surgery. I feel I want to check surgery for. If you see his picture recently, Baba, I swear to God, if you see Gurexi for midnight, till sino, wa be ogboni. O ma ko ro bi horror film lo ń wò ni.
Why not? Ajẹ́kù ẹbọra ni. Ajẹ́kù ẹbọra.
Ó máa gbé ọ̀gbẹ́ rí pé ọmọ kí ló ń bọ̀ wájú mi rẹ̀. Ṣé ìgẹ̀ upon surgery náà? Upon surgery náà ọmọ ó kọ̀ dàbí horror film ni because tó bá ṣe dára kí ó wà yà
oníbẹ̀lẹ̀ náà wà sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀nu ẹ̀ dàbí làbàdàn ni ó kọ ìbẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí left and right ni. Ẹ̀yin mo kẹ́yìn ti jó eégún yìí ti jó láti last year láti ẹ ti jó gan èmi sì eégún ẹni kù tèmi jẹjẹrẹ jó ni kò sọkọ jẹjẹrẹ jó ni.
Last week I see that picture shey you get so I come fall asleep for I dey listen to TikTok mo wá paná do you know say mo paná báyìí mo kàn lọ rí shadow tó dàbí face gurexi ni wọ́n kàn pé àbọ̀ ń wò mí àbí kò wò mí bí ó ń ṣẹ́jú inú darkness yẹn ní nǹkan tí ẹ mọ̀ gurexi mo rí inú picture yìí lójú darkness yìí ọmọ mo dìde mo lọ tọ́nà yẹn ni pé
ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
tọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ibi àsọ̀rọ̀ rí ni.
no tó fi lè máa rí ni téèyàn bá ń rí yàn
àní mo rí picture yìí I see the picture the update picture for the studio.
Okay.
ṣé you get máa ń gbé ọmọ wọn lè try fún kíni yìí because before it was bad but now wọn ti ṣe tó pé
kéèyàn tó lè máa rí yàn báyẹn ni mo ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
mo kàn wọ́n gbé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ gurexi báwo ní London sí Naija jẹ́ ń tọ́ mọ̀ kọ́ because wọn gbé kọ̀dà kí ẹ máa tọ́nà sùn mo kàn paná ni pé ọmọ jẹ́ ń paná mo kàn lọ rí shadow yẹn ni tó ń dàbí something else tí mi understand.
àwọn kó jẹ́ pé bóyá before that kó tó rí shadow yẹn bóyá o ronú pa ẹ̀.
mi ò àní mo ń wo picture yẹn mo ń wo picture yẹn mo I dey check the picture on drag lórí picture kan.
ogun tí bọ́bọ́ yẹn ń ṣe ogun tó ń ṣe ogun ìrìn tó ń rìn bó ṣe wà yẹn bọ́bọ́ tó rí yẹn ó ti rìn gan-an ọlọ́run ló fún wọn sí i.
làgàtà kí ni wọ́n ọlọ́run bá yẹn ó yẹ kó èèyàn tó ń lọ computer village ṣé èèyàn tó ń lọ computer village gbogbo wọn tó ń lọ computer village yẹn ní gbogbo wọn.
àní ó lọ àtàkì fóònù mi sẹ́ ọlọ́run ó àtàkì fóònù mi ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé backup ṣì ti pọ̀ gan-an gbọ́ back the shit up.
ìmọ̀lára ọ̀bọ̀ ṣe ń àtàkì ẹ̀ náà ìmí mama clear.
àwọn ọgbẹ́ wà
kò ní mọ̀ ni.
kò sẹ́yìn kan tó bí
ní gurexi ni.
kò sẹ́yìn kan tó bí. ọlọ́run gbogbo jí láàárọ̀ jẹ́ fún mi dẹ̀ lọ sí factory reset ní sá ọlọ́run factory reset.
gurexi na gumi.
ẹ gbà mí ọlọ́run.
gumi of justice for Mohbad.
ọbẹ̀ clear evidence wọ́n á ti Sam Larry wọ́n á ní ẹ lọ gbé sí no evidence eléyìí ìṣòkò ọlọ́run kọ́ yọ yín pé mi ò dé evidence kan tó pa Mohbad ni wo màá sì bá yín ṣàyẹn máa ti gbé síta àbọ̀ eléyìí kò pa Mohbad bọ̀ kéèyàn kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mọ́ pé lórí burúkú ni yín.
But Lagata, our advice here, this next year don't come for me màá nígbà ká ṣe ìdáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn ṣe é get.
inú kàtó lè ṣe ìdáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ má bínú kàtó lè ṣe kàn jẹ́wọ́ Lagata o jẹ́ kàn
jẹ́wọ́ fún ẹni sùúrù náà.
I believe in you I believe so much in you jẹ́ bàbá Lagata sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ bí tí mò ń lọ ó mọ̀ bí tí mò ń lọ ó mọ̀ kí n mú àìní hurry but kó tẹ̀ kó sọ problem mi because kíyàn tẹ̀
Ṣọlákẹ́ ó ti late.
ó máa yíwọ́ 2026.
ó ti late yẹ yìí.
kí mo lè ṣe kó ṣe kíní kàdàbọ̀lẹ̀ finally.
Let me ask you this question, right? Did we do anything or did any of us do anything that made the camp or the issue that is happening between our Comfy àti Sexy Mebon tó fi ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ńsìn ṣe push anybody? It just happened.
It was natural. You are right. It was natural. You are right. It was natural. Yeah.
See,
it was natural.
All of us. All of us no clean. Even yourself at the time, you don't for once be a bad guy on this before. Of course. So if that one don't come now, maybe we try. See, God don't fight our battle, or let me say, God don't fight some people's battle because me I don't get battle.
No, our battle because it's a battle really big. Because
I understand.
I want to look us just some battle. Go to now.
You don't get back to the carry your cap for your
percentage right?
But we want justice. There was a battle. It's like, can you imagine? These people are the truth.
Everybody, so far you contribute one or two things on this justice, you have battle.
Okay, I'll put it that way for our battle. Yeah. Now, about 100%. If I got better justice here. Now everybody is about Mohbad. At the time, camps, uniform camps and all of that. But right now, even those that are fighting and chesting that I am the one, nobody can do that, they've now seen through the manipulations and the game.
Yes.
Which at a point, some people don't on the jara. Some are now at the point of one jara one share you get and general one scene. So tó bá ní pé ẹ fẹ́ máa tún máa lọ cause kàsàlà káàkiri, àkọ́tún máa mess up a lot of things. Fine, I cannot control how people will behave or speak out, but you speak out, you don't speak out. God is actually fighting the battle for the ones that have been standing and pointing out, the truth. Do you understand? If your daddy said next year, next year, let him speak. Will you drag him? You don't drag him. If he wants to speak, he will speak. If he don't want to speak, he will not speak. Do you understand? The one that we've been hearing these days now, we didn't force them to say it. It's because and this DNA only Baba ma fi tẹ́ra wọn, because Baba àwọn ọmọ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe ń sìn. Those that are left, tọ́nà bí àwọn máa support àwọn, wọ́n ti wọ́n pé Baba, this DNA levin drag, òun levin hold wa. But now you can see why take challenge, why take appeal. Now appeal ti parí ń sìn. Kí ni ẹ fẹ́ sọ pé ó fẹ́ jẹ́ excuse yín? And you cannot blame them. Those ones, wọ́n gbọ́ kí Baba yìí àti mú bọ̀ ẹ́ ká mú ní ọ̀ràn ọwọ́ dáadáa. Maybe this DNA now, I just catch every two, but now, kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ sọ about this DNA nígbà tí wọ́n lè appeal? They didn't even appeal,
Can I give you your mind? Can I give you your mind? So like if everybody thought the incident, okay, want to postpone it. What do you think they will say?
Don't let us talk about that DNA. There's nothing concerning us with DNA. The more people begin to open eyes to know, Baba, and bargain for money. How many lawyers are they going to hire? They've hired 4 or 5 lawyers.
Now, if they are not able to appeal it because they are thinking of appealing, they are not able to appeal it, or maybe they tell them they are appealing and they kick it in the can. Like, okay, forward. I think the thing is going to be in April. The appeal is going to be heard in April. What do you think they will say again? You see, they keep kicking this in. Away. That's my problem. The time to I'm sorry. It's getting me irritated.
Any solution? Actually, time push it. I'm a dig. I have more 3 years back on here. Lord justice for bad.
Oh no.
Then people will know say, if you cannot see that this family, okay, wait. When African TV wanted to do concert, right? There was a lot of forces. Because one of them more shorter. But guess what? Afterwards, the same Baba will launch a concert lórí ground not the same bad. Is that not ritual? To the point that he's now changing 3-4 clothes on stage. Is that not mental? In this Yoruba history, Iboletic Bonkwe Baba to Tomo Eku long show lórí ilẹ̀. What the fuck is that?
Exactly, you are going back.
No, Baba. So what I'm saying is,
it's terrible.
People are getting
people can think about
every day. We do one every day. Baba, you understand?
It will make sense.
This DNA now, right? Baba sọ pé ẹ má worry, ẹ má fura sí lawyer mi because ogbongeni ogbonogan. Now, the same pattern with the autopsy. Wọ́n ní pé kí n má ṣí, àwọn èèyàn gọ̀ọ̀kẹ́. Wọ́n fi rọ́ọ̀bù wa. Now, ó tún di DNA nsìn. Wọ́n lọ gbé lọ́yà kan wọlé again. Apparently, mi ò mọ̀ wọ́n ní Naira Marley lò fún wọn. Right? Now, the same lawyer, the first day, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe drama, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fún wa ní lamba wèrè kan gbàràgbàrà, ó ń sọ ìmú wèrè. Wọ́n rò bí ẹni tó capable ni. All of a sudden, simple thing to do kò lè ṣe. People are lamenting. Please, appeal. Baba, please appeal. Baba ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ bá àwọn ògbọ́n tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
But is that enough of human being to reason? Is that not enough?
That is what I'm saying.
What do you want me to do?
The remaining people,
for you to reason,
they will know that Baba is not ready. And guess what?
Let me ask you.
Even in their presence, this guy said he told them to appeal. They didn't appeal. So why is you forcing him to appeal?
I want Sholake to finish with his submission.
You can go. I cannot think of all these things.
Say again?
Illuminati, do you think that DNA, we're supposed to talk about it? To me, if I may say it, I don't want us to talk about that DNA. It's their family problem. Because Baba have done a lot of things that, even on this case we are talking about, Baba is not someone that we can say, oh, you are 50. Baba knew a lot of things, like this fairy tale, like what fairy tale said the other time. Baba knew a lot of things. He even know what by that guy. To God who made me. Because I'm getting to understand some things which we don't understand before, which I don't understand before. Because I see no reason why your baby, your son with your, is it not the first son? Yeah, would die. And for you to come out, because what is still giving me headache on this matter is, as a Christian,
Yo, easy going, Joe. Mo fẹ́ dágbére
yes,
fún
brother.
Papariano. I need to go. Mo fẹ́ lọ sùn.
All right, kò sí wàhálà, kò sí wàhálà.
Papariano, thank you
Kò sí
very
wàhálà,
much
àti
for
gbọ́yìn.
the chance you gave me. I
All
really
right, all
appreciate
right.
you. Thank you
God
very
bless you.
much. I appreciate
Brother,
you.
We
All right.
appreciate
good
you.
night.
Thanks
And
for
I
answering
appreciate
us.
everyone on this platform.
Yeah, we
I
appreciate you
appreciate
too. We
everyone
appreciate
on
you.
this platform.
It's nice talking
Thank
to
you
you.
very much.
mi gbọ́ wọn gan
I
olórí
always come
ẹbí
to your
mi tẹ̀.
platform too, mind you. I always come to your platform, but at times I come up maybe once or twice. So
You
it's
are
nice.
welcome. You are welcome, my brother. You
Mm,
are welcome. You are
mm.
Ṣọlá
welcome.
kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ lè sẹ́nu ayọ̀tọ̀ lórí ẹbí èwo ni gbogbo
No,
ẹ̀mú.
my platform right now. Man said the gift for now. I've committed there, but I don't have to be saying all those nonsense here.
No more. Lagata èèyàn wa ni wọ́n. Èèyàn wa ni wọ́n. Ẹ ṣé gan-an. Mo appreciate everybody. Ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you very much.
ẹ
Ẹ
ṣé
ṣé gan.
bàbá wa
Good night, sir.
bàbá tiwa ni wá.
Ẹ ṣé
Maybe
gan.
Thank you so much.
on the second day, wọ́n gbàgbé.
Oh yeah, now.
As I was
Here.
saying, Illuminati, as I was saying. So as a Christian, as a pastor, he called himself. You can't come out and tell people, oh, A, B, C, ẹ má bínú, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jẹ̀bùrẹ́. And you can't do it alone. If there's something you can do alone now, I will have said, oh, you don't need people. A tree cannot make a forest. Àwọn olóúnjẹ Baba Mohbad lẹ́nu. If not because of public, who know Baba Mohbad? I'm not trying to disrespect him, but I'm just saying the facts here. Because this man has caused a lot of all this fighting we are fighting here and there. Who caused it? Is it not Baba Mohbad? It's Baba Mohbad from the beginning. Because we may have said it all. Because I still remember what the lady said then. Tẹ́bá mọ bàbá ọkọ mi ni, ẹ mọ̀ pé báyìí ni. Ṣé bó ni bàbá yẹn ti ń ṣó nísìn? But nǹkan tó kàn wá tó máa ń dùn mí fún ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yẹn ni pé ó máa ń jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí, because I'm from Ekiti State and I love peace. I love peace. Tí máa ṣẹ̀yàn, even kó jẹ́ pé èèyàn ló ṣẹ̀ mi kò cost mi lẹ́nìtì kí n sọ pé àjọ ń torí ọlọ́ ẹnìyẹn ló ṣẹ̀ mi o, mo lè bẹ ẹnìyẹn pé kó má bínú. So why can't this man come out to the public? And the public will see him pé máa yí o apologize ó ṣe gbá ó ṣà o. So please, don't let us talk about DNA. Let's move on. Let's talk about another thing. That's just
The Punisher, is that you coming with the noise? Baba, well, let me answer, what you said. You see, with the DNA, we all know that it's a family problem, right? We know it's a family problem. Me, I'm not even bothered anyway. But when you feel like you can use DNA to manipulate the public by saying that, don't worry, when the DNA is done, I will speak up on who by the boy or what by the boy. You understand? That alone is a red flag. But because the Nigerian government are just, messing about, that statement alone, should allow them to pick him up, to come and speak further.
The DNA is an indicative. We need to follow it up, right?
Exactly. For
me, this
me,
is what we need to do. We need to make sure that there's no mago-mago. We know there's going to be mago-mago, but we cannot keep a blind eye to it, right?
Exactly.
It's a test of character for every one of them, both Baba and Wumi, especially.
But what he's saying is that, Mr. Richie,
it will reveal a lot of things.
Mr. Richie, don't you think that this man have compromised?
Of course,
That's why
we need to follow the DNA.
I don't know. That's why we should not condemn the DNA.
We need to put
easy going. I know you want to condemn the DNA. I know you want to condemn the DNA. Let me say this.
If they go to wherever they want to go, anywhere they want to go in this world, Baba knew what is good, the result, the outcome of that DNA. He knew already pé nǹkan báyìí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká tanra wa. That's why I said the
Yeah,
man
then
have
let's put him to
compromised.
shame. That's what it
Actually, we
is.
see. You said something. You said something like this DNA is relevant as far as we are concerned because of the attitude of the man from his own doing. But will I use that not to do DNA? I'm sorry. The public should support the DNA. It's very, very important. Either a motive or not. In as much the police didn't tell us the motive, but for the fact the man have said it, let's call it. I mean, in as much that we want justice, we want to get to the conclusion of the whole story.
It's just a testimony of
The whole story. We want to
what
nip
went
it in the
down.
bud.
It's just for mobile.
That DNA is very, very important to the public.
It is a testimony.
It's very important. We get to the roots.
Sholake, let me ask you a question, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
What assurances do you have that if, and I put if in quotation mark, if the DNA gets done, what assurances do you have that it's not going to get compromised? Like the toxicology or the autopsy is done?
The probability is very high. Please. I'm not saying it's going to be normal.
It's already been manipulated.
It's very high. Probability is very high.
For
now,
me,
the owner is amazed that the man, now the person that told us that I look for mommy. Now the deal has been done. Who is that Ali? Is negative or positive? Produce that Ali for us. I know people will not be able to go to that length. I will. If public support me, I will go to any length.
Listen, what we're saying here, right? We knew that, like you brought up Black Velvet and Easygoing. We know that you said this thing has been compromised. Yeah, but it's good to put them to shame that we are aware of the hanky panky or whatever plans you guys have. Let it be publicly known that this is what you have done.
when you know what you
Okay,
know,
will you stop at that? Will you stop at that? Will you stop at that? I don't want to stop at that.
Hold on, Mr. Richie. When you know that,
I don't want to stop at that.
Richie,
I want to go ahead.
Richie, with regard to the toxicology and the autopsy, what have you done to put them to shame?
Exactly. That's what I want to say.
Listen, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, guys. Right?
I'm still looking for a way out. Okay, let me just answer. I'm still looking for a way out.
I'm talking now.
I know that. No, it's a very good question.
One after the other.
I know it's a very good question. What have you done? What have I done personally? I'm looking for a way out.
Okay, let me explain something to you guys. You
have chicken out. You have chicken out. I'm not chicken out. I'm still looking for a way out. If you have any way, you can disprove it. I'm ready to support you.
Okay, can I talk? Okay.
Nati,
What I'm
let me say this real quick. Mr. Egbonrishi. Even though if this DNA of a thing come out negative or positive, Baba will never tell you by that guy. I'm telling you.
I know.
Does Baba want to mention? Does Baba want to mention the person? Does Baba want to mention the person we are?
I know.
Of?
Listen.
Kò lè sọ láyé ẹ̀gbọ́n, kò lè sọ.
Oh, I know, but listen.
Straight.
Thank you for that. Listen, do you understand? No, we've been discussing this DNA issue on this platform, right? And what we're saying is, peradventure, Mohbad body is actually being polluted, right, with the organophosphate. The chances of all this tissue-based, blah base is zero. The chemical will have damaged everything. You will not get the DNA structure, a proper structured DNA from Mohbad's tissue bone. That's the fact. Scientifically. Can I repeat that again?
Even if they are to take the samples,
yes, you would get nothing. It's going to come out inconclusive. Now, the DNA, in terms of blood relations, indicative test could only be done with the grandparent. It's either if we agreed or if there's any way Baba Mohbad first could do his own DNA with his son, his late son, number one. Then Mama Mohbad right? Mama Mubad is a positive thing because that will give at least minimum 25% expected to
Richie,
establish
the latter has been done
one
already.
minute, one
Baba
minute, one minute,
allegedly has
one
already
minute.
done.
No, it's done in corner now. It's not legally done. I understand what I'm talking about, right? It's done on the WhatsApp group chat, whatever. But what we're saying is we're bringing it to the open, right? Do the 25% expectation from Mama Mubad and Baby Liam, and do the same thing with Baba Mubad and Baby Liam. Both of them should come 25%. And peradventure, if Baba Mubad fails that 25%, that means Baba Mubad doesn't belong to Mubad. Simple. It's simple mathematics.
That's when we can now say that the rumor is actually the more.
Actually,
Then
from
we'll say
there,
the
follow
rumor
that
is actually
DNA.
true.
Follow the
Wow.
DNA. It will expose a lot.
Let me ask this question. Do you think if Baba Mubad and Liam, if they do the DNA with Baba Mubad and Liam, it's going to give them the accurate stuff?
Expected 25%. If Baba Mubad is true Mubad,
okay,
it will give you establish 25% blood relations in them. Yes. And if he fails, that means Baba Mubad doesn't belong to Baba Mubad. Simple as that.
Good. That would be a shocker. It's gonna be a shocker, a big shocker.
Mr. Richie, all these things is when they bring it to the public. If none of this come to the public, how would you know? I just tell you that okay, it's inconclusive. What do we do? What do you do?
Oh no, Illuminati.
The further statement is the further statement is 1 minute is coming back to what they've been doing to us, right? Baba Mubad, he established, then it goes fat to say this Baba Mubad is a criminal.
Well,
that's what it is. Because listen, when we were saying about the last toxicology, Baba come and read this out. He said, listen to this. You can only read it, it can only be read in court. That is not allowed to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And that time I had it because I was saying that there's no way, I've never seen that in anywhere in the world. That you will not be allowed to see a classified document of your own son.
100.
Are you getting the point? So
100.
now we know that will be fooled, and it's
but we don't know. Maybe he doesn't. We don't know. Maybe he didn't ask for it, or the lawyer didn't ask for it.
Listen, we told it. We said it here now.
But Mr.
Richie, are you not listening? Baba said, I'm not allowed to see it. Why?
Okay.
Baba kan ju lamba nti ẹni mẹ. Lamba ló kàn fún.
See, that's why I'm so that's
so you believe Baba Abi?
That's what actually pisses me off about that man. That man lies a lot. I will not like. You see that man, that man, God.
But guys, hold on.
That man is so annoying.
If next year after the second DNA, the February DNA, whatever, if they decide to go and bury Mohbad, how do you hold him if they didn't let us know about it?
Okay, sorry, it's so sad to say. If Mohbad's body is confirmed that the level of toxicity of organophosphates in his body is irrelevant whether Mohbad get buried now or later, because we won't get any DNA structure from his body, whether from the bone tissue. You will not get the right DNA structure. So the burial is nothing to me at the moment, unless you can test for organophosphate on his body, and you tell me that organophosphate on his body is nothing. There's no organophosphate on Mohbad's body. Then we're talking.
Let's even talk about the organophosphate of it, Mr. Richie. According to what I read, because I went into it deeply, and I read much into it, and they said that the organophosphate is not that it's actually going to spoil the body, but you said something about after a long time use.
The durability. Listen, if we're saying
the time
that's
that
what I'm saying,
used on the body,
Thank
that
you.
it can actually enter the body cells and destroy the cells of the body.
Everywhere.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's the
Because
point.
I read into it and they were like, no, it can actually not do nothing much to the body.
No.
But later,
If
after
you
I read
read
it,
further,
It's a
exactly, if you read
poison.
further,
I think it's a
the
poison. It's a
durability.
poison,
No,
right?
no,
Listen,
no DNA can be done. I've read it. I've digested it,
Richie,
and
let me
I've
ask you a
seen
question.
everything. So far,
Richie,
that thing is there. That's not like DNA. Please, let's be
Shalake, hold
realistic.
on. Let me ask Richie a question. Richie brought up a good point.
Richie
Richie,
is right.
Richie, in your church mind, do you believe that organophosphate was administered in Mohbad's body? Yes or no?
I'm not there, but I strongly I strongly lean towards that. The
Why
body
do you
has been
say that?
polluted.
Why do you say
Because
that? Why?
listen, the
For the pathologist to say it,
the
Richie, can I just
pathologist to
help
have
you?
met.
I mean, to say that you want
Do
to
you all do you all
disabuse
believe
any
that? Do
medical
you all believe that
people.
pathologist? Do you all believe that pathologist?
but
You see, for you to say that,
Let Richie finish.
you
Let
have
Richie just
disabused my mind
surmise.
personally.
Yeah,
That
let Richie
is,
finish. Richie, continue.
I said, let's be realistic about this, right? If we are in any doubt, I remember when we brought that this organophosphate issue out, people were arguing his use of insecticide in the mortuary because of the fleas, because of blah blah. I don't give a monkey about that. What I'm trying to explain is, if you want to prove to the public, test Mohbad body now for organophosphate. Let's know the degree of organophosphate in his body. Then we're talking. And don't tell me, listen, don't tell me a body that's badly polluted with organophosphate and you want to get something out from the DNA structure.
not only that. Can I support what you are saying? Not only that, the person involved, the power of attorney, just told somebody who is like a voice when it comes to G4M that there is nothing they can do to get anything from that body. Please, let's be realistic here. It's not, you cannot argue it.
And you guys, listen, let me not bust your bubble. You guys are wondering, why are we coming up with inconclusive on toxicology? Is that not an indication? Is that not leading towards that the body has been contaminated?
You know what I see here. What I see here is,
Are you guys following?
of
When
course,
you get the first toxicology inconclusive, second toxicology inconclusive, is that not an indication? Is that
they are
not a
putting-
performance indication?
it's just a strict.
Mr.
It's a
Richie,
strict.
I
They're
have a
following.
question.
Listen,
Why is it that the first autopsy did not reveal the
listen, Mr.
organophosphate?
1 minute, please, Mr. Ferretti. Voltron, go back to your quack pathologist, right? To prove, and you yourself, you can help yourself and read up on this substance and stop
let me
stop
clear.
chatting shit.
Is that not otapia
Okay?
that we call in Yoruba? That we call it otapia?
No.
Is that not
1 minute.
organophosphate?
No. Let me just tell the
Big.
Voltron lady, right? We here, right? We made research and we talk to people. Okay? So what I'm telling you is not just a fib. That is scientifically proven.
Ọ̀tá PPP. Ọ̀tá
He
gbàgbàgbà.
said it has no effect. Can you imagine?
Because I remember, even when
Just
you spread
chatting shit.
otapia on water, fish will float on their own because
Ta ló gbé ọ̀tá pìàpìà wọlé báyìí?
it is no. Hold on, Illuminati. Hold on. This is what I know. This is what I know about organophosphates. I think it is this or same of water paper that we use for cleaning now. Like for instance, where you see lizard that they are so infested in the area and you want them to flee. So you want to, you can use it to spray and things like that. They use it for cleaning and I think that's water paper. Except you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Listen, you call it whatever you want. Let's say call it whatever you want. The durability means if the body has been contaminated for over 6-7 months, you will not get any DNA structure from the tissue bone. That's a fact.
You're talking about the duration. You're talking about the duration. The duration of
durability. That's what I'm saying. So,
let them go and read about it, and let
everybody go and make your research and read up on it. I've said it all.
Read about it.
And it's scientifically proven. If I wouldn't use the word go to your AI application, type it in. You will give me your feedback.
Again, so facts for you.
Richie Real. Rich Real, let me follow up my question for you. You've answered my other question. Thank you very much. On the fact that organophosphate may have been administered in his body. And there's a reason for that, because these people, once Mohbad was exhumed, a lot of us was out here fighting each other. And the enemy camp were strategizing, covering their nyashis while everybody here was fighting each other. And that's why we're not getting anywhere. Let me ask you this, Richie. Given the fact that in your terms, right, there's a high probability that organophosphate has been established in his body. Do you think that Baba and his team already have samples of Mohbad that they can use for DNA prior to that alleged? See my question, Ba.
That's a wonderful question. That's a wonderful question.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, but I told you, the first toxicology done on Mohbad came back inconclusive. Remember? The second one came back inconclusive.
Share the government one, Ba, and the private one.
Yes.
Continue with you.
So why would you be having 1 minute, please? Why would you be having an inconclusive toxicology? That's an indicative that you've already contaminated that body. There's no way a pathologist, right, abroad will find remnants of toxicology effect. But if that's now getting disappeared, that means you've done something to that body. And Muiwa famous word, take it or leave it, you can come rain, come shine. If you do anything to that thing, it will come back inconclusive. He said it before then. But we're not listening. So I'm asking the government now, if they want to prove it to us, test Mohbad's body now. Let's know the degree of
not
the toxicity.
Only Mr. Richie not so Mr. Richie not only
let him finish, please. Let him finish. Let us we're educating ourselves. Let him finish. No, please. Can you say the last word? What can be done? So that on my decision when you come on decision when you more, I'm not argue, so that people will not be deceived.
Oh my God, we are not arguing, bro. I'm just trying to buttress what Mr. Ricky said. That Mohbad even said as well. So like any zuru now.
Let's
the imagine Mohbad is saying the same thing. Can you imagine?
Can we say the solution to the problem so that they can take it on board, either they like it or not?
They should check Mohbad's current body now, and let's know the degree of the toxicity effect of organophosphate in his body. And those stop fooling us.
Okay, in as much as there's nothing like that, as they've said it before,
Mr. Richie,
what do you think they can do? Going forward.
Check it now. Mr. Richie, do you think if they check it now, they're still not gonna meet that organophosphate poison on him? Huh?
Said instead of fooling us with the bone tissue DNA and all this stuff, right? Before you cut the bone and take it abroad and all this experimental, which has no values, which has no root effect, test the body now, the center of this body. Let's check the level of toxicity of Mohbad's body.
Mr. Richie, if the government tests it now, as you said, they're still going to tell us the same thing.
Tell us what?
I'm telling you. They're still going to tell us the same thing.
Same thing as what?
What they've been saying. You said the government should test it now. Maybe they should revisit the body and take the sample and test whatever where they want to.
So they'll tell us the body is okay. Is that what you're saying?
No. That is still the same. Like the body is organophosphate or whatever.
Then that proof the DNA is dead on arrival.
That's Simple. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's a question I want to ask before I get that.
So we're saying instead of wasting people's time and stop playing all this caricature game, do the test with grandparents. At least we get 25% That's an indicative for blood relation
Honestly,
with
Mr.
baby
Richie,
Liam.
you are 100% right. I just read it now. You are 100% right. I'm reading right now. The Otapia, yes.
Before I told you, I've read it, I've
Yes.
digested it. I've
I
told
just
you.
checked it now. You see,
Yeah, it's
normally,
true.
if you actually search it, they will tell you that organophosphate will not damage body tissue. They will tell you that. But talking about the duration, the time of use, like using it every time on that body, that kind of a thing. Like maybe they soaked it inside even the chemical. That can happen. Then I was talking about Otapia the other time. Now I realized that Otapia is a mixture of organophosphate plus kerosene. Now I saw everything now. And yes,
You're being generous with the Otapia. Organophosphate
yes.
alone,
No,
100%.
I argue with Richie one time, but let's be realistic here.
I
The
just saw it.
solution to the problem, so that it will not be food, the best they can do is let the grandparents do it.
Grandparent will be Baba Mobad and Mama Mobad. That's the
Yes.
Mr. Richie.
But the only thing that I disagree with you,
if you want,
Richie, I disagree with you when you say Mama Mobad. It's more of more. You can say okay, it was more. How do I put it? When you say Mama Mobad is
Shalake, you missing this
can you
point.
repeat
I've told you
it? Can you
again.
repeat it?
Shalake, let me repeat this to you again, please.
Yeah.
Either Mama Mobad, right, or Baba Mobad will give you a maximum 25% each. No more than that.
What about the
But you believe in your own what?
Shalake, please don't struggle with this.
Am I talking what you said?
Shalake, don't struggle. Let me just explain again to you, right? If you take Baba Mobad, the expectation, if Baba Mobad is truly the father of Mobad, you will get 25% of baby Liam blood relation. If you take Mama Mobad, you will get 25% of baby Liam blood relation. Right?
Mr. Richo.
And I just told you, and it's better to do both, because if Baba Mobad fails, right? Mama Mobad remain constant. You cannot change it because she carried Mobad in her womb. She gave birth to Mobad. That will ever remain constant. There's no way you can change that.
Mr. Richie, the way you always say this, that Mobad carry. Mr. Richie, the way you always carry this, your narrative, say, now Mobad born Mobad. You don't forget, say, you don't see Mobad in the picture for a very long time. He said, my son don't want me to, they don't want to add to Ojekini. What if, my brother, what if that all these things is a script that's been played to go and bring Mobad to come and even be Mobad? We go with it, don't say you go for clear, Mr.
Are you saying? No, 1 minute. Are you saying that maybe even Mobad was exchanged from Mobad?
Only what if that you go to Orun, everybody will go to Orun,
Listen.
Hold on,
Illuminati. Let me quickly say this. Now, I give up on the DNA I quickly give up on this DNA of it.
So what are we fighting here for?
According to the use of this organophosphate on Mobad's body, we cannot use Mobad sample anymore for anything. Do you know why? Do you actually know that this high concentration of organophosphate can actually damage DNA fully 100%? That you not even
you just listen. People are listening to us. Let them
just go and
find out.
Honestly, they should just
thank you. That's disrespectful. Thank you. You read that.
They have damaged the whole thing. Man, these guys, man.
Yeah. We said it. Way forward, please. We know that. We know that. Way forward.
I said you cannot get
the solution.
Ferity.
We know that.
Please. Listen.
Okay.
Ferity, listen, please. Right? The duration, the durability of when the body has been contaminated plays a big role here. If you have contaminated the Mohbad's body in the last 6, 7, 8 months, you will not get a DNA structure from the tissue bone. I went to my own teaching hospital here to reconfirm. You will not get it.
They can still extract some of his teeth.
Listen,
okay.
The bone,
all damage, fertility, all damage,
the bone,
all damage,
listen,
100%, all
listen,
damage.
The teeth is on the surface. I said go to the bone marrow, the tissue bone. If the body has been exposed to organophosphate in the last 7, 8 months, the DNA structure has been damaged.
But my question is, be the hospital budget to be doing?
Doctor here, Dr. Olufemi is even telling you. It's giving thumbs up.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing.
We have some medical doctor in the house. I'm telling you, even when after Shilaki argument, I went to my own teaching hospital. I drove there. I drove to the lab. It's free. And I put my question across to the doctors over there. And they came, they gave me the same thing.
So are you saying that they cannot even use his teeth, even in year or the year?
Anything. They can't use anything in that.
Okay, let me explain something to you. Illuminati.
When I read about it, when I was finding my quest, when I got it, I said, no, Richie was right.
Papalule has from today. I'll make a combination with the OT bad you. In fact, I destroyed it by the knee. It's on a different level.
No. It's like we were able to digest it, look for it, look at what I was saying now for the first time, going through it. When you read about that
Illuminati, the anatomy you try to prove. One minute, Shalaki, please. Please.
But what's the way forward? Because we can show you.
1 minute now. Mama jump now. Shalaki, kilo deva.
Me like that man go back.
Don't jump. We are not the only one on the panel. Let's tolerate each other a little bit, yeah. What J Clock asked, what Illuminati asked, right? You are asking about the teeth, right?
Yes.
And I'm saying the exposure of the teeth is even more stronger than the tissue bone that you take from the femur. You know, from the femur, the big bones in the thighs. You go inside it, right? That's what you can say is well protected. And then you bore hole to remove inside the bone. And if the body has been exposed for over a long period of time, that place has been contaminated as well.
So what are we doing? So what are we now fighting for now?
Just to answer your question, the bone marrow, yes.
But Mr. Richie,
it's so sad. Honestly, it's sad.
This question is for you. Please, how come they expose Gurexi for going inside the morgue, láti lọ spray organophosphate?
Mr. Illuminati.
Gurexi's agent, Gurexi na agent to he compromised long time ago.
Báwo ló ṣe rápálá wọnú ibẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ gbámú kẹ́ gidi ẹ̀?
No, listen. I like the way we're thinking now. Look at what Nemoli said. Who knows? Maybe he was poisoned. Who knows? Let's be realistic. This is not a joke. And some people came out. Oh, with the use of that pepper, with the use of organophosphate for mortuary. If you are using it, you should stop because you are contaminating the body. All the bodies in the mortuary, you are exposed to organophosphate.
Mr. Ricky, don't forget that those bodies they are using for
any dead body because
that's what it was. That was the argument they were arguing on some platform. I heard it. And I kept quiet.
Then they need to go and do their own
But
further research. It doesn't make sense.
That person that is very close to Baba, that entered that place dodgily, loru, to love freaking years.
Imagine. Don't forget that what they played out was the pathologists, Mumi pathologists forgot something in Mohbad's body when they were taking the sample. So they had to go back. Going back now, it was Guresi that was available to go and represent even the Aloba's family.
Apart from that, there's two ways now. If Mohbad has been poisoned, right? If it's true that it was poisoned, because don't forget, the first toxicology proves inconclusive, the second one proved inconclusive, right? If Mohbad has been poisoned, right? Don't forget the organophosphate will actually destroy the inner structure first.
God damn it.
Before coming out. And the pathologist said, I perceived. He didn't put in the document. I perceived organophosphate. He protected himself.
But wait. Mr. Richie, before we go further, wait. If the guy was poisoned, hold on. If the guy was poisoned, if they poisoned him, are we saying that the first time they took him to the hospital, with their pretentious, whatever, poison German?
They were still fresh. They wouldn't know now. Because they never opened him up. They wouldn't know immediately. You understand?
Don't forget that they poured him water, right? And the nurse said he advised them not to pour him water.
But Lagata, are you sure that you don't power Are you sure he was so inside the house that day?
Listen, come to think of it. When during the cameo merry-go-round of Wumi, right? To all these media houses. Why was she telling the story about Adura? Why was she trying to prove that Adura cooked the noodles?
And in addition to what you're saying,
did she know something? Did she know something that we don't know?
Exactly.
Because the noodles was laced, hence why Mohbad vomited when he was given injection.
Yes,
the noodles had something in it.
Can I drop this?
Hold on, one second, Mr. Charake. They said they saw blood, and it was so much, and that it was mother that was even watching the movie. Yes, if one was poisoned with organophosphate, yes, it is actually going to lead to gastrointestinal bleeding. Blood will be everywhere, especially if it's of high concentration. Yes, I just saw it now.
And, thank you.
So, yes, it's actually blood.
Yes,
so it is possible. Yes.
Now.
So which one are we going with now?
This is where I want to go.
Are we going with
guys
or poison?
Guys. In as much that we'll be talking about this, we want to look for this platform is for a solution. We need to follow. We tell them what they have to do. Let's look for a solution. If there's any solution in mind, they follow it. No. We juggle our mind. No. The solution, everybody will saying it one by one, please.
Okay, can I go first, please?
No,
now,
I want to go first.
We all agree that this is the problem.
Respond now.
So that my in as much that we all believe, at least a lot of us on the platform now, panelists, believe that okay, there's a problem somewhere, which those people don't know. Let's look for the solution for them.
The fact is this, right? We are just.
You know the problem. You can give advice till tomorrow. They will not take it.
My brother.
They don't want it.
We have said it.
Shalake, the one we've been saying
Someone
for
have
the
done
past
so
how
many things, and he's proud of it today.
For the past how many months we've been talking about the
More
fact
than
the
2 years
solution
now.
she wants Shani. They didn't give a fuck about
Hey,
us.
but we keep saying it. Now, this is the solution.
Till Jesus come.
They are just sending the
All right.
sample. Nothing will come out of those samples. They're
Mr.
just sending the
Shalake,
sample. Nothing will
Mr.
come out.
Shalake, the first thing I think the solution should be is that I think somebody mentioned it in the comment section as well. Richie has given us a medical solution, but I want Papayaro to please unblock Guresi and let us invite him here. Let us all share this life to Guresi.
That's a very good solution. That's a very good solution. That's a very good solution. That's a very good solution.
But do you
Guresi coming to Lion's Den.
No, if he wants to come, it's free.
Guresi will come now. Come and defend him.
If he wants to come,
do you think
if he has anything to say.
Gracie will be answering everybody questions?
No. If you want to talk now, I mean, it's a free word now.
Even if
it's a free word
question,
now.
will you believe what he has to say?
No, I don't have to. I don't have to.
Justice.
He can make himself look stupid. So that's left to him.
Shalake, I can guarantee you that when he come here, what he will tell you, guaranteed. See, Babanye is the one that lost his son. And I'm here to fight for the kind of justice he's looking for.
Not to me. That's stupidity to him.
What he will tell you. Final.
He can say anything he wants.
So if you are here talking about the solution,
is that the question I asked him? No, between me and you.
Don't condemn my brother now. Let's give him
between me and you. Is that the question I asked him?
Is it the same Baba? Is it the same Baba that they get it for the Moro?
I've just told him the problem, and he said, if I don't lost, I don't have to talk to this kind of man. And a lot of them will take it on board. They will take it on board that if this person doesn't.
Do you guys understand the relationship between Guresi and Baba? Maybe I should use this phrase, right? If Guresi, if Guresi, hold on. Listen,
I like your solution, no. I like your solution.
1 minute now. If Guresi sneeze, Baba catches the cold. Okay. If Guresi goes to toilet, Baba get the diapers. If Guresi eat chilies, Baba will get a boiled ass. So what I'm trying to explain to you is the person behind Baba all the time is Guresi, and is pretending to play the other way around.
He's fucking pretending. You
understand?
He will tell you, I live in Ikeja. Papa, I live in Kuya. Papa,
we don't live. Why should I be going there?
It's a lie. Just like I said, who knows? I don't even know who gave him the job.
Or for it. Yeah. The first time you were in Berekete, moi am ye kai de so what repo reveal nkan tó rí
bàbá ni pé Guresi eléyìí dùn mí jù ó ní pé bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó tún gbégbájú fún lẹ́sìn.
Hey, panelists, you know who we should invite? We should invite the power of Anthony to come here because he's the power of Anthony. Muyiwa, you should invite Muyiwa here. Let us ask Muyiwa a question. Muyiwa, you as the power of attorney that the family conferred authority for you to represent them, what steps have you taken in helping this family get justice and helping the public? Muyiwa should come here. We should summon Muyiwa, invite Muyiwa.
Yeah, that's another good answer. You can make them look stupid now.
No, you know why? Muyiwa is just a figurehead power of Anthony. The main power of Anthony is Guresi.
Yeah, I know.
Brought all the lawyers.
More powerful. It's on the ground.
Yes, he's the one that is in charge.
Apparently, Guresi will collect money from you and tell you when to speak to Baba, or he's the one that authorized Baba who to speak to.
No. I've been speaking to Baba Mohbad before even Guresi got too close to Baba Mohbad.
Oh, really?
I want 80-70. I want Baba, and I'm aware. No, it's not lying. Some of them, he will go to Baba and call Baba on video call and say, mommy, I am with Baba. I'm with Baba.
But Lagata, Yeti 70
between
used to deny it
Guresi,
that he has been.
between
Yeah,
He has
listen,
never talked
between
to Baba.
1 minute,
I don't know.
1 minute.
I just sorry. I
Mr.
just
Arisha
choose
Nisuru.
70 because 870 is
Because
my, you
she used
understand?
to say that
No,
way,
I'm not sure about
Sorrow.
8070. I'm not sure about 8070, but I know of some other, or some of them. Check me. I'm not sure of 8070, 100%. But you don't Tony
It's not like
Pepe,
that.
you don't want 100%. Àwọn coach yẹn, or some other underground women, tẹ́ pé tó bá ti pè, bàbá báyọ̀ máa rest máa gbé fóònù lọ fún bàbá. Baba will not greet them.
Baba, I don't think Tony speak to Baba. I don't think Tony speak to Baba. I don't think
Come
he.
on, of course, bro. Trust me, man. He started
Illuminati.
speaking
Even
to Baba
ọ̀rọ̀ tó yìí sọ
Mohbad.
lánàá tó fi bú
He
Of
confuse.
course,
started
Tony
speaking
speak to
to
Baba now. Of course,
he
that's a
started speaking
fact.
to Baba Mohbad
I
from
don't
the
know.
day.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó yìí sọ lánàá
The
tó fi bú
bottom
confuse
line, the
sọnù.
bottom line, the bottom
Even if you are
line. Guresi was the one that arranged conjugational visits of Iya Mohbad and Baba Mohbad, right?
God damn it.
It's between him and King White. They made that possible. When Baba went,
Gurezi collected the Mohbad number from King White now.
Okay, wait. Okay,
King
Lagata.
White said that he's the one that asked Gurezi to merge Baba Mohbad and Iya Mohbad in Abuja. It was King White.
But wait,
The family.
kí ni motivation behind taking picture of Baba Mohbad and sending it to Bukky Jesse? Who dey behind that? Kí ló sún wọn débi pé taking his picture, naked
Because
picture?
the period you have
the
to.
strategy now,
You have to agree.
bullying strategy now.
That is
You want
bad
to
now.
tame him. You
No,
take
that question is for Lagata. Let's question for Lagata. Lagata,
That is
answer.
It has been answered now. That's for Baba
Please,
Self knew at some point. He said that when you agree with Danny, come and love for Bini, I'm come on like for Bini. You understand?
Baba yẹn
Because
but
the
yẹn
process could
bad.
Can you imagine? Can you
Illuminati.
imagine?
Let's order. Illuminati always say
Do you
this.
know how dumb that man is? Where he
Hold
was
on.
shouting around, wanting they were destroying the body of his child inside the morgue. And he was shouting,
òótọ́ ni kíní yẹn now.
what kind of human being?
Hold on. Illuminati, you always call, what do you call it? Something Mayana. What do you call it? How do you say it again?
Ṣé èmi kẹ because the thing is
Dodo Mayana.
bàbá yẹn ibi tó funny sí ń bẹ̀, right? If truly say keep your extra mature báyìí káàkiri,
God, man.
it's not nice, and going to the extreme of taking the picture of the man is
the act of slapping him and denying, and Baba came out to deny. That's when I don't know what to say anymore. I was just completely.
You want him to come out and say yes, he was slapped when he couldn't do anything. They are the ones that are controlling his life. They told him that he got one let talk me. Do you want him to go and fight them? That will not collect anything anymore. He's waiting for what he's going to collect after everything. After all, they destroyed the evidence. They fired his son. They took him to the mob. They destroyed the evidence. We are talking about the organophosphate now. He knows that he will never get anything. But they told him that, guy, play along. Do you think he will not play along? He's only playing with that we are supporting him. We, the honest ones, that we are trying to get justice for his deceased son. But he is so concerned about something else. That's why he's talking about the DNA. Now, they have ripped him off. Nothing. He will not get anything from the DNA. But is not going to get anything at the end of the day. Just wait and see.
He wasn't going to get anything. Why?
He won't get anything at the end of the day.
You don't understand this game. He knew. Listen, let me tell you this. Fire Force. If what they plan to keep the public away, they want exit. I've always told you, they want exit from all this stuff, right? And they try to calm it down gradually. Baba Mohbad has already agreed whatever he's getting. He will get something. Believe me. Do you understand? But not the way he had wanted it in the beginning. Okay, listen, put it this way. They disagreed in the beginning. There was a lengthy fight, and now they've compromised again. So there must be some arrangement in place for this man. Trust me. So all he wants is how to silence the people who he has been fooling. Him, Muiwa and Gracie, they've been fooling people, including the people, whether you want to call comfy the loyalists, I'll call them the close loyalists, they themselves realize that they've been fooled, they've been played. That's what we're looking. That's what we say now. But how does he want to exit without wound? That's what he's trying. That's what they're trying to do. It's an exit without wound. We call it. They're trying to do everything to suppress the public backlash. Because if not, how can you go to a court and accept the decision on that DNA after all what's been said before? Do you guys understand that?
Yeah, Mr. Richie, you know what gave it out? What gave it out the other day as well when they came to do that show of just me appearing on certain platform just to make them feel cool that they are complaining that Baba don't come there. And then
yesterday overnight, I was surprised on Apapa's platform, just me and the Titos or whatever I call it. They're dragging me, they're dragging Papano, they're dragging you. No, they were there dragging the whole night.
Those ones. If you joined all of them body together, I never even reached my height. So how they want to drag me come out for Titus de Pomo Alini, Titus de Rien. Man calling justice being call ABC that Titus. Because he smokes so much weed that he cannot even reason his head. Idiot. Don't parok with the own jet tailor. Mr. Richie, how many tailor is in United Kingdom?
Plenty tailor.
Plenty tailor. Oh, I need another tailor. Is my cousin.
Wait. I don't hear that thing. Say he be Damina Taylor's cousins.
Not lie. Now waiting you take contact people for justice for with that.
Can you imagine?
How are you Damina Taylor?
Black Velvet, are you there?
You understand?
Somebody talk about Damina Taylor. He was getting him mixed up with
make it a beer Allen Smith now. You know how many Smiths? Okay, Smith will play for Man United. Now, okay, my son name is Smith now. And then Smith will play for Manchester United. Now my cousin now. Because he's the beer Smith. Go to the end of the Titus Taylor weary. You want to go to oh, repeat Taylor family and Taylor Sherini. Family and Taylor DNA one strong gun. If you look at the parents.
DNA to mad.
You understand? It don't well look like you, bro. Oh, they said about the video they doing. Why they do our family and Titus Taylor?
I gotta give you 1 minute now. Thank you. Bravovich, I want to ask you one question. In as much that I want to jiggle your mind a little bit.
I have a question to ask you. Can you allow me to ask this question?
No, I do not. Shall I give me a question follow? I this room. I don't know. Shall I give? I think Bravovich sorrow. Because I know.
Any suru no. I want to be lewa. Ma fawuru. I want to be lewa. Ma fawuru pon yo. Ṣé mo ko ton pe ni video dido.
This suru now. I never question me sorrow. I didn't mention anybody's name.
Ṣé mo video dido.
Wọ́n ti gbàgbé video dido.
Ṣọlá K, ṣé mo video dido.
Okay. Mo ti dákẹ́. Ó jẹ́ kí èyí sáyé sọ kíní yìí kí n bè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí sáyé bè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ now.
What ta lẹ fẹ́ béèrè? What ta?
Black Velvet ni.
Okay.
Thank you. Black Velvet, are you listening?
Ṣọlá K, I'm here.
Thank you. I want to ask you this question. You've been here, I know you, you've been part of Just Home, but for a long time, you are a strong word. Now, I want to ask you, after all said and done, from what we have been saying, what do you think? After all this organized faith, all this story we have been telling you, either you believe or you don't believe, what do you think is the way forward? Do you believe in this organized faith? Because most of us believe in it. You may have a different opinion totally. I just want to have your own thoughts. That, okay, if it's true, this is what this man can do. You know, this platform will dictate the tune, either we like it or not. We always say it. It's either they believe it or they don't believe it. We have our own mind. we don't want to be deceived. Anybody can be deceived. But this is our mind. You can always tell it to us. Maybe we don't believe it. Like what Ricky has been saying. That's the gospel truth. It has to do with grandparents. But do you have anything other? You see, either going back, all these things we are going back. I know it's like we are jiggling our mind, talking about all those stories, the beginning, the end. But I always way forward. I don't dwell on the past. I'm sorry. That's my own nature. I don't dwell on the past.
Shalake, let me make sure I understand your
listen,
question.
the past makes
Richie,
you
please.
better. The past makes you better.
Richie, please,
Yeah,
you address me.
just the way to do.
1
Sorry,
second, please, before I forget my thought. Thank you. Shalake, I want to make sure I understand the two questions you're asking me. Number one, what's the way forward? Number two, if I believe in organophosphate, is that correct? Is that correct, Richie? Is that the two questions you're asking me?
So somebody open my door. Yes.
Okay. If you permit me, I want to start with the second question first. Then I'll answer the first question afterwards. But before I answer the question, Shalake, sometimes you ask question and how do I put it mildly? Sometimes you ask question and I scratch my head and I say, is this Shalake new or this Joseph Mobad? Why they ask this kind of question, Seb? Are you new here? So let me start with the first one. I'll start with the second question. Do I believe in organophosphate? Yes. I believe that due to the fact that the government autopsy, toxicology, and the private one came inconclusive, I believe they tampered with the body. The whole time, I said it earlier, the whole time we were all fighting each other. The enemy camp went there to strategize. I believe in that. Second question, way forward. You will not like my answer, but I will tell you my answer wholeheartedly. Shalake, way forward. In my opinion, the way forward is for us to, if you have family, if you have loved ones, hold your people close by, hug them, kiss them, tell them you love them, spend time with them. Why? It's over 2+ years that we've been on this case. A lot of us.
It's okay.
Hold on. Let me wait now.
No, it's okay.
Now.
Don't go ahead. You've given up. Yeah, that's.
Let him finish.
No, it's not about giving up.
You've given up.
Shalake, you should allow him to finish.
Let me finish, Shalake, please. Let me finish. Like I said, I
just giving up. You just told us.
You do this all the time. I don't like it. Let me finish.
Shalake, please. You asked me a question. Let me answer your question. Okay. Just because my answer does not resonate, you do not agree with it, does not mean you should cut me off. You understand? And I'm speaking
I'm not only. I'm just
hold on. I'm speaking
let him finish.
I'm speaking not only for myself as Black Velvet, but I have a responsibility for the people that have listened to me over 2 years plus. People that have believed in me, that have believed in all of us here on this platform. You understand? I see us as leaders. I see us, some of us are privileged to have information that we need to help the general public. A lot of us in 2+ years, we have neglected our families, our loved ones, our careers. We have lost so many things, all because we want to contribute our little quota to fight some back and get justice. We have done so much in over 2+ years. Whatever progress that we have done, whatever headway we have done, the people, the family, are the ones that have gone ahead of us and obstructed every progress that we have done. With all due respect, when you ask me a question and say, what is the way forward? I will tell you what, in my own opinion, the way forward is. You will notice I have not come on panel for a long time. It's because I have decided that the people that are neglected, my immediate family, my job, my career, the things that I've been doing, I want to focus on those people. You know why? Life goes on. Hold on. Life goes on. If, God forbid, you buy tomorrow, God forbid, if I buy tomorrow, I'm just saying, see Anthony Joshua and his two friends, two of them buy, life will continue, life will go on. And I know this sounds harsh, but I have to say it so people will hear. We have neglected the living for too long. We have neglected our responsibility for too long because we're trying to fight. We have tried our best. Mohbad will get justice one way or the other, with or without Black Velvet. He will get justice. His justice might be next year. It might take long. Tupac took 26 years before he's getting justice. I pray Mohbad will not take that long.
OJ too.
OJ took a long time. I pray Mohbad will not take long. We will fight and fight, but at the end of the day, this guy will get his justice. It might not come when we will want it to come. But I will say this, I will say this in summary. There are 3 people that I blame in this situation. Number 1, the government. I will categorize the government as the judiciary, law enforcement, and the whole Lagos, all of that. All of them join. Government number 1, Nigerian institution number 1. Number 2, Baba family. His family, right from his immediate family, father, mother, brother, sister, Black widow, civil union that he had, and extended family and friends, all of that. And then number 3, the public too should also bear a little bit. And I will tell you why. Because of... Hold on now. I'm rounding up. I'll round up.
Are you putting it in the category you want? Are you or just mentioning the 3 of them? Do you want to put this in the highest category?
Hold on now. Hold on. 3 categories, okay?
Highest, first.
Government. When I say government, it includes the police, the judiciary, the law enforcement, all of them combined. Number 2, Baba family, both immediate, nuclear, extended. Number 3, we, including me, the public. Why? Because in our own way, we also contributed in a way to obstruct justice. How? By being sentimental, by being short-sighted, by not looking at the bigger picture in this whole case. We contributed money to bail out suspects that were supposed to help us know what was going on. Yeah, including myself. I'm not absorbing myself. We sided with one part of the story because of sentiment. We also played our part. So what is the way forward, Sholake? The way forward is to your tent, O Israel, because tomorrow, if Baba Mohbad come out and say, I will go bury my son, what will you do? What will I do? We cannot cry. We're not going to sue him to court now. We're not going to go protest and say, no, you cannot bury him. If they come out tomorrow and say, we have done our negotiation behind the scene, we are going to just go ahead and bury, what are you going to do, Sholake? My answer is harsh, but it's the gospel truth. It is time for us to start telling each other the truth. This case has been compromised since Adam. And as long as we would not call a spade, no matter how much you want to advise Baba, how many people have advised him? A lot of people on this planet have advised him. Plenty of people have advised him. He has not done anything. So, I'm sorry, you asked me a direct question, and I want to answer you directly. Sholake, thank you very much.
Okay, Reverend. I mean, I do understand where you're coming from. Everything you said, yeah. It's your nature and it's your own belief.
It's not his nature. He said the truth. Gospel truth.
Richie, please. We have different nature. I don't give up.
But
please.
He's not asking you to give up.
No, you see, he's telling me what he's going to do. Everything he said is right. That's left to him. Please.
But have you heard the word that he said he was giving up? He has never said he's giving up.
Good evening, everyone.
You don't have to say it. He doesn't have to say it.
Okay.
That's it.
Mr. Sholake, this question is for you.
Wait now. This rule. Am I crucifying me, Kintoku? Please.
No.
Let me just talk.
It's actually...
No, we are just talking with somebody. You will come in. I'm sorry, Tia said, wait for me. I'm talking to Bavelet. What he just said is normal. I wish I have that kind of principle that I've been disappointed. Where do I go from here? I don't want to do anything again. These people are messed up. I mean, I'm dejected. Please, Richie, I'm not saying what he said is wrong. Please,
Okay, what
don't
would
get
you
me
do?
wrong.
What would you do now?
Life continues. You know the meaning of life continues.
What would you
No,
do?
thank you. In as far as I'm concerned, I want to look for, okay, what can I do? In as much I don't know what I will do, am I giving up? No. Can I get what I will do tomorrow? I mean, I believe in it. That these people, in as know that everything is said is right. You can just maybe I spend a lot of money, I spend a lot of time, I spend a lot of money, I spend a lot of my time, I've
Mr.
lost my
Shalake.
job, I've done
Aye.
everything.
Mr.
Mr.
I just
Shalake,
want to,
Shalake.
I don't want to get,
Mr.
I just want to get rid of this process. I'm
government
not
bank
getting rid of it.
Shalake, sorry, I don't
Can you
give
get
you
me
hope.
now? I'm not getting rid of it.
Mr. Shalake, in as
No,
Okay,
any
now,
much.
suru, land.
TSA want to
No.
ask you a
He said, what,
question.
what would I do? I want to
TSA
tell
want to ask.
Richie what I will do. Let me just tell Richie what I will do.
Jesus Lord.
This is what I will do. When it comes to DNA, I know we have misgiving about it. I do have it. There's a solution you gave to me. I want to take that solution. Can they do it? No, maybe 50-50. Well, I have to say my own word that this is a solution. The parents
I
agree.
can't really understand what you're saying, Mr. Shalake. What would you do?
Richie mo nǹkan tí mo
What would
sọ.
be your what would be
Ọmọ ibi
your
tá à ń lọ, ọmọ ibi tá à ń lọ. No, Richie mo nǹkan tá à ń sọ. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Richie mo nǹkan tí mo sọ.
what would be your
But
Papa
Cholake,
go.
Guresi will continue to push Aloba. Guresi will continue to encourage Aloba to do whatever he's doing, right? Because it will be a very, when I look calculating, Guresi is also a calculator. Guresi calculates a lot. It will be an escape route for Guresi to escape with everything he has done if Baba goes to prison, goes to jail. Nobody will be there to explain, to expose him. So Guresi will do everything that at the end of the day, it will end Aloba in jail and then he will stay away. Just keep watching.
Yeah.
He's the one manipulating
Let's
the guy.
push him to that. I want to push him to that extent.
Yes.
So how would you do that?
I'm not giving up.
How would you do it? I'm not saying you're
He will keep searching for opportunities now. He will keep following up.
Searching for opportunity.
Like he will not leave the case. He will keep waiting to like something will eventually happen. Like a rugged fighter be a dogged fighter. Like you just stick there.
Yeah.
You just keep
I love
dogging
that.
it. Like
I love that.
You just
You have my
waiting
nature,
for one
I keep
opening will
saying
happen.
they just like I follow you for nothing.
Like when Lati came today now,
this is my
looking
nature.
whether there's something from the side of Lati. He also looked there too.
Mr. Shalake, what
What
would be
if
your
tomorrow
strategy?
now Alake has an evidence Baba Mohbad?
I was looking for that. Get me any evidence you want to do. We can follow it up.
Paprano, if Alake has evidence, that's going to be a double whammy. Double whammy for Shalake.
Richie, maybe you don't understand. Paprano don't get me. It's like you don't understand me.
I
That's
got
my
you.
nature.
Mr. Shalake, can I ask you a question now?
Okay, go ahead, TSF.
Yes. What would be your reaction if the DNA come out to be positive? What would be your reaction? Would you accept it or would you contest it?
I'm less concerned. I'm sorry. I'm less concerned. It's not about the DNA. It's telling me if am I convinced? If I'm not convinced, so automatically it's like I know the results. I have my own mind. If it's not tenable, I will not believe it. If it's tenable, I will ask questions, and if I'm convinced, I will say it. No, it's irrelevant.
So you will not contest it. I thought you said you wanted to know if the child belongs to Mohbad.
Yes, I want to know. But if the process is not tenable to me,
just
like question asked.
Shalake, it's quite simple. TSL. We mentioned two options, right? Do the whatever you want to do, which we know that there's a very, very high chances that it's going to be inconclusive, right? We talked about the organophosphate present in Mohbad's body. And then we gave the second option. Do the DNA with Baba Mohbad and Mama Mohbad. At
Yes.
least we'll get a blood relations test for
Yes,
baby
I
Liam.
think I did type in the comment section that they can also use the brother because I think they share 25%.
But the grandparent are the first, right? Before you start picking on the line.
Yes, exactly.
If you do if you do the pecking order, the grandparents are the first, right?
Yeah, maternity and
So,
paternity.
and that's an option, and that's actually both. They should do both at the same time because that if there's any lines along the line, we will know. Do you understand? That's the way it's supposed to be conducted, actually, if you ask me, at this stage, right? Instead of all these.
So would you rather they use the Mohbad's father and his mother?
I said
rather
they should
than
use
his-
both. Means both parent and Mohbad's body.
But they can still use his bones, like the teeth.
We've discussed about this. Yes, we discussed
because
about it.
yes, there is organophosphate on the body, but it is not. It will not completely ruin the chances of.
Yes, you're not listening to what we've been discussing. We discussed.
Let her go and read it.
No, I've read it so many times. I've read it so many times.
Nothing in the body is tenable. Nothing in the body is tenable.
Yes, you have to go deeper. Yes,
the bone, the teeth, everything is not tenable.
Yeah,
please.
Yes,
I've read this many times. About it.
1 minute now. Let me guide that, please. That's not an issue. TSL, go and read up a bit further about the durability of this chemical on Mohbad's body. You find the answer there. It would damage the DNA structure. Simple as that.
Yes, but not organophosphate because it is not an embalming.
Okay. Let's just move forward and maybe Farano can come out tomorrow to this time.
You guys
read about it. If there's anything you want to say about it,
but what theory are you bringing now? 1 minute.
I'm sorry.
Shalake, calm down.
Okay. If you read about it, can you tell me anything? Anywhere you can quote.
Shalake, 1 minute. TSL, you are saying, what you have read, that if it's only that organophosphate is used as an embalming solution. That's what you're saying.
All the fluid, that's the embalming fluid was used, then there will be a problem. But because it is organophosphate, there's still a chance of them getting.
I've just told you, yes, please, right? I even went further to the teaching hospital here, where I live, to even make further inquiry. And it's the same thing of what I read. I can send you many links into your inbox tonight, and you're going to go and read up on it, right? If the duration of organophosphate in your body, on the dead body, right? Anything after 6-7 months, it completely damages the DNA structure.
Yeah, that is tissue. That is the tissue.
In fact, just 1 second, Mr. Richie. Right, this is not confirmed yet if it was poured on his body or in the surroundings. Is when they're smelling it. Because hold on a second, because if they could smell that in the surroundings, it's not. It doesn't mean that that was poured on his body. Because we have to get this right. If we are condemning that, or we are saying,
I love what you said. Listen, yes. I love what you said. But one thing about organophosphate, this is what I told you. The pathologist played a clever game. He said he perceived. And people now turn around saying, oh, maybe because they use it to disinfect the morgue, right, on its own. But I'm saying if you disinfect the morgue with a strong organophosphate and you closing that morgue, what do you expect that's going to happen to the body after a long time?
Okay, let me answer that question, right? You see, I don't want to say in Nigeria, but when it comes to this particular statement about perceiving, we don't even know the the length or, how strong whoever perceive the, I don't know how strong it is, right? But saying that shouldn't be rubbed on the body to say for that, we might not get this. Because for me, if we should dwell on that, we're going to enable this family to say, oh, apparently
we're not going to enable them. That's why I said, listen, the authentic process would be to use Baba grandparents.
But why can we not use Mohbad? The body of
just
Mohbad.
telling you, okay, let me explain something to you. If you want to use Mohbad, right? Yeah. If I was the one in charge of this,
can I answer?
One minute. I'm talking now.
He said, I'm passing my mind too. I'm really. I'm sorry. I have to say this.
Don't jump. This is not nice.
Yeah, Mr. Richie, because what I know, hold on, let me just say something, please. From what I know, as long as the body is not alive anymore, the bones cannot absorb organophosphate.
It will.
That is what I know from my own, research.
I'm just explaining to you, please. Yeah. All right. Research very well. I went for that when I was confused as well, right? When you pour a chemical on somebody's body, right? Even though the body is not alive, that's why I use the duration. Since when have you poured that chemical on the body? This is the game changer. If you pour it just now, or maybe after 5 or 7 days and you're doing something, probably you get a better chance. But the longer that chemical stay in the body, the more it goes in. What about barbecue? Or you want to do your grill, you soak your chicken, you marinated it. After a while, what happens to the marinated chicken? All your things will go inside.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same process.
Mr. Richie, I like the fact that you used the chicken being marinated as well. Now, what I want to advise us.
Baba any suru. Please.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Good, we got a doctor on the panel now.
You see, wait, doctor, wait. Sorry, you said something. You said something now that I've been searching my mind for the past 2 or 3 days. I don't want to say it, but you said it just now. But you have to get over it. I'm telling you to get over it. You see, it's like you are supporting somebody. You are giving them an excuse for what they have to do. But the gospel is that, will I keep it to my mind? Coming out to the public, that is inconclusive. And I know that you cannot get something from it. It's like enabling them. I know the way you feel. Yeah, I know. What you just said now. How that feeling too? It's
because
everything
you
I'm seeing now is enabling them to do something that
Mr. Richie, you're not understanding the point.
No, stop,
Mr. Richie. Before the doctor speaks, right? My own point is this organophosphate on his.
I'm not enabling anybody.
One second. It's like we are making it a major to the point that people believe that thing was poured on his body. You see, assumption has destroyed so many things on this justice, even without fact. Because now we perceived it's not the same as on the body. Gong. And that on the body is what 80% of people on J4M now believe and thinking that happened to Mohbad, of which nobody what happened to Mohbad be that. Nobody confirmed that.
How you know?
That was found on his body.
Exactly.
How do you know?
Mr. Richie, the same way you say, how do I know? It's the same way I could say.
You are just putting us in a very difficult position.
When you say,
you are putting us in a very difficult position, and people will think that we are enabling this kind of idiots. We are just explaining something to them. We are not enabling them.
How do I know? I don't know. The same thing goes to you, Sarichi. I could say, how do you know it's 100%?
We don't know. We are just telling people
that's an assumption. It's like the family is playing game with us, and we too with our own assumption, we are just making things to be real. That is just my own observation.
Let me ask Richie one question, and then Dr. Olufemi can talk. Richie, I like your idea, your suggestion of using the grandparents for DNA tests. In theory, that sounds very good, but in reality and in practical terms, walk me through your thought process of the feasibility of having Baba and Iya Adura tender samples to do DNA tests.
Thank you. Very, very quick. I need to mute Dr. Olufemi a bit, please. Maybe I need to very quick.
Dr. Olufemi, while you are here, sorry, Mr. Richie, while you're here. No, I am still arguing.
Wait. Now let me answer my question first. Now, please.
I just want to corroborate what Richie has just said. Please.
Thank you.
You know, when we have in the body, what makes up our body, we have the cells, we have the tissues, we have the organs, and then we have the systems. You know, when we talk about the DNA, we are talking about the cellular components, you know, in the cell. And when you look at the structure of a cell, we have mitochondria, we have nucleus, we have nucleolus, we have ribosomes, you know, and so many other structures within a cell. Okay, but where you have a long-standing state of any offending agent, you know what I mean? Are cells still functional when you have a corpse? No, we are talking of how we are not saying the cells are functioning, but there should be a structure. There should be a structure. You know, a cell must possess before you can cross-match two together. You know, they must possess. Like now, when we talk of sperm cells, now you know. Male sperm cells on the head.
Thank you. It's only the structure. When the structure is cut off, you don't get results. Simple.
Let's hear him only, please.
Richie, wait now. Let's listen to him. Please, wait.
Components of the cells that are distorted, that their shape, you know, has been destroyed by chemicals or anything. Even if the DNA, let's assume the DNA is supposed to be positive, because for any positive DNA, we are expecting 90%. Take that
Dr. Olufemi.
Wait, let him finish.
Sholake, wait.
Let him finish now. He nearly finished. You are the ones that stopped me to let him finish, and you want to talk about him again.
My brother, we are not talking. Look, this is a long-standing thing. This is what I'm telling you. It is not something that is. You know what I'm saying? It's long-standing. Have we ever, okay, like if you say it does not affect, it does, because it is long, this is something.
Yeah, but because there's no blood supply in the dead bone, how would it not affect?
Mr. Femi, are you confirming that even though we're not certain about the chemical being poured on the body, and we can't still use the body for the test?
Illuminati.
Okay, can I answer him? Pathology said this one happened. Accepted in court of law.
You're shouting.
Mr. Femi,
sorry.
God. Do you understand?
Illuminati, Mama, survive now.
You shout. No, 1 minute. 1 minute now. He asked for listen. Illuminati, right? Put it this way: we have an indicative, right, established. First toxicology, inconclusive. The second toxicology, inconclusive. That's an indication for you there, right there. And now, on the top of the second toxicology, the pathology said that perceived organophosphate is saved its professionalism there, right? And now what I'm telling you, if we get in that kind of thing, and then we heard about the organophosphate, and I told you the solution is, before even extracting the bone tissue of Mohbad, why don't you test the level of toxicology of the level of toxicity of organophosphate of Mohbad's body first? How about that?
Okay,
and I'll give you listen, and I'll give you a solution. I said, if you have, listen, this is the big thing. If you have 35% of blood relations of Liam on Baba Mohbad and 25% of blood relation of Liam in Mama Mohbad, that's good to go.
Okay,
Do you
my
understand?
question is this, Mr. Richie. Now, when the pathologist
We
said,
can't
1
hear you
second,
anymore, Olufemi.
Let
I
him
think
settle
you're still
that
talking.
area first. Let
Mr.
Mr.
Richie,
Let Mr. Olufemi settle that question
Yeah,
first.
we
but we
cannot
don't
hear
hear him
you.
anymore. We
We
can't
can't
hear
hear
him
you.
anymore.
We can't hear you
Oh
anymore. Your
God.
mic is bad.
Mr.
Okay,
Femi,
now
mute and unmute to see, probably.
Can you hear me now?
Ah,
are
Yeah,
now
you on?
better. Now
do
better.
again,
Now
do
better.
again, do
Yeah,
again,
better,
do
better,
again.
better, better now, better now. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, better.
Lati, can you repeat your question, please?
Okay, I said the organophosphate, according to my belief, is not confirmed that it was rubbed on the body, but the pathologist said he perceived. And don't forget, this is a morgue. Mohbad's body is not the only body in that morgue, but perceiving it in the premises does not justify that chemical being poured on his body. So for me, I cannot confirm and say, oh, the body can be used for whatever they want to use for.
Don't twist the question over on him. Don't twist the question. Hold on, Mr. Olufemi, before you answer. Get it right.
A way
Do you remember, Mr. Olufemi? Hold on, please. Hold on, please. Hold on, please, sir.
Why did you answer my question? No be your question now.
Hold on now. You need to get the question straight to him so that he will be able to answer you directly. The question is, Illuminati. Okay. Mr. Femi, you can answer him. I believe you ask him the right questions when time comes.
What he's trying to say is that the pathologist said that he perceived organophosphate, but that was that was what the pathologist perceived. And you know, this kind of a case, nobody knows who is telling the truth, who is not telling the truth, because I believe the pathologist is part of those who does not
Please cover my ass. Simple.
who does not want this guy to get justice. But if truly we can find out the level of toxicity, if truly we can find out if actually there is organophosphate and its level, with the duration in the body, then you can say it might likely affect the chances of cross matching, of DNA.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying all day long.
Mr. Femi,
yes,
Mr.
I'm
Femi,
satisfied as
Mr.
well.
Femi, the nail on the head. He said he perceived the smell in the morgue.
Illuminati, we've answered the question now. Let them go for the test. Let them go and test Mohbad's body. Simple.
I said one thing. I said
No,
what I said
it's left to them now. It's left to them.
But what we are talking about, what people have been saying is that that was
Illuminati,
poured on his body.
you didn't want to allow me to break it down. That's why Mr. Olufemi was it that way. I was about to put it in another
direction. I've said this many times.
You have something else you want to say, but
hold
on. Illuminati, calm down.
Is not on the
What I'm
Mohbad's
telling
body.
you is this. Let me tell you. When the toxicologist, the pathologist, when he was talking about it, you heard everything word for word. He said it the way it is. He said when he got there, he checked the body, he inspected the body, and he said that body, he detected that all over that body was not talking about the surroundings. So he was not talking about
man, why don't paro, man?
Hold on. He was not talking about the other body. Let me talk now. He was not talking about the other bodies inside that place. So he was talking about Mohbad's body. He was
Please, can anybody corroborate this? Bobo, you ma paro me by mo.
Okay.
Can somebody confirm this? Can somebody confirm the guy said on Mohbad's body?
Toxicology, more pathologists. Now tell us what actually
wait. Stop.
No, you said that multi-paro now.
This is your page. If you can listen to us, can you please confirm this?
Body. Hold on. Body can
you confirm this? This
body
Illuminati. Listen, I don't know why we're arguing about this. we can put pressure on these people, test the level of toxicity of organophosphate on Mohbad's body before you go ahead.
Mr. Richie, you and I know that we cannot put pressure on them because they don't give a fuck about us. Even whatever we discuss here, it will not get to them. Even if it gets to them, they don't give a fuck
I
about
will
what we
say
say.
the way I understand it. If I'm wrong,
But no, wait. But the point
I'm
is,
sure that
we
there's a
should not
recording somewhere.
we should not be confusing
if you are there,
ourselves
please
with
come up.
lying to
Madam
people here.
Mojola, if you
That
are
is my
there, please
point.
come up. Come and play it. Because according to what I heard, though, what was read out,
What lies now?
The man said
the pathologist said he smelled the stuff on
Illuminati.
Don't speak for me, Illuminati.
Sorry, Fire Force, 1 minute. Fire Force, 1 minute. Illuminati, what we've been saying is we use the word if, and we corroborate the if with the two toxicology they have come across.
Thank you, Mr.
It has
Richie.
been inconclusive.
You said no, hold on. You said if.
Yes.
But Ogbeni Isokwe, the man said he perceived on the Mohbad's body.
Mr. Illuminati, listen to me and hear me clearly. Maybe you don't understand. According to the pathologist, when he was giving when he was giving the details of his test on that body, according to what he said when he got there, he checked the body, he did everything, but he perceived odor of organophosphate on Mohbad's body, not inside the facility. Or he said on Mohbad's body. Maybe you should go and listen to that
said
again.
Where the body was kept, he perceived.
So what are we not talking about? Are we not saying that?
When you said where the body was kept,
are we now saying?
Where
Listen,
the body was kept.
Are we now saying on other bodies?
Where the body was? Oh, this is not English. Where the body was kept in a morgue.
In a morgue.
Not only Mohbad's body.
On the body.
Not only Mohbad's body was there.
Are we meant to ask him? Hold on.
In that morgue.
Are we meant to ask him that?
Was
it perceived on? Was it also perceived on Mohbad's body before we know that it was also applied on Mohbad's body?
How can you say that when you don't work in the morgue? The morgue.
Okay, can somebody bring it out and play it again? Can somebody play it again? Can somebody bring it out and play it?
You should be able to have that record. You that come here to say that because
that's what I'm telling you. See, what are you saying?
Can I say something? Relax, first of all. When the pathologist was reading the result, never did he say, while he was checking and doing the test samples and everything the very first day, because that is when you will give whatever you witnessed. He mentioned, that he asked for some samples from the police. They did not give him the first day. But he never talked about organophosphate. He never talked about, when he did his autopsy and when they did the toxicology, they found anything organophosphate. Their results, now he said they used the muscle tissue, similarly with the government's one. And we're like, because I think if you look at the government's results, there is something GCMS or something that they are meant to do. He did not do it as well. He said because it is more expensive, and since that one is given unascertained, even his own is also given unascertained, that other one could be a waste of money. They also used tissue. He said they couldn't use blood. Fine, the government said they were able to withdraw blood, and he said because they could not withdraw blood anymore, that the edge is already dried. They used
fluids. No more body fluids.
Yes, I don't want to use body fluid. They used the tissue. Now, when he said that, all these things he couldn't finish talk. They were to interrogate him, like all these other lawyers had to question him, but he left. Now I am thinking the outcry of the public when they were screaming that you guys promised that you're going to go to UK and you will fly, you will do whatever it takes to bring a good result after countering the government. I feel, I might be wrong, they had to come with the next strategy, stating that, and I will quote according to what was said. When the other people came out, I didn't go again because that was my last day, and I said what I witnessed. So nothing they happen. They are not looking for the same justice you, the public, are looking for. The justice is different. It's the same lamba. Now, when they went back again, people came out and said, the pathologist says, allegedly, and I quote, that when he went to the place, the morgue, he perceived organophosphate. And he asked them to bring Mohbad's body out. Now, when you're saying where Mohbad's body is, I need to educate you about something. Sorry, don't take it as an insult. But in a morgue, you have drawers of corpse. Nobody have a special bedroom and a special locker.
Yes,
That it's only one locker in a morgue. So there are different body that are inside the morgue. Me, I don't work. I enter different morgues.
Yeah, me too.
I've actually gone there to remove cups. So I know how it is. So you cannot be arguing it. If organophosphate is smelling around that vicinity, it does not mean it's Mohbad's body.
Exactly. Some of them are
You cannot nail it.
Okay. Nemoli, let me now put it to you.
Mr. Richie, 1 second. Just
one minute, please. Let's deal with this.
I beg you in the name of God.
Don't Illuminati, don't address me. I know what I heard. And that's what I'm saying.
No, hold on. After this program.
No.
Wait.
Don't let it be about me.
No,
speak on what I'm telling you what
helping me.
I'm speaking on how I feel.
Help me by this guy.
We are talking. See, let me tell you one thing.
Talk generally, please. We shouldn't
listen. Illuminati.
After this chat, please, I need your full name and address because I have to petition you for lying in the public and for deceiving the public. You have to be petitioned for saying things you don't know.
Listen.
Beg you. Send me your name and address.
Listen, let me tell you one thing.
Listen. 1 minute, please. Listen, leave that banter alone. Sorry, Nemoli. If you spray, right? If you spray the room, now this is how bad organophosphate is. If you spray the room, fridge, refrigerator room, with organophosphate, let's say you put fish in there, right? And you spray the room with Gamma 40. Do you know that the fish inside that cold room are all contaminated?
Mr. Richie, when you are asking this question, no, don't say yes. Wait. First of all, the fishes are what? Alive. Are they dead?
Dead.
Now, no. If they are dead, they
of course, they're in the cold room.
They cannot absorb.
No. 1 minute. The way organophosphate can work is your sensory organs are working. Is either you are inhaling, somebody is ingesting, you're alive and you're swallowing, or they are injecting your muscle, or you get either they are injecting your muscle. But having a dead corpse, a pie body, now all cells are gone. That was why I asked Dr. Femi, which I would love him to be up there. Exactly. If when the body
and I just listen. Okay,
because there is no more active
1 minute, please.
Anymore.
Listen, I'm a proud medical student now, as I'm talking to you. So keep going. Listen, I'll read it to you guys. 1 minute, just 2 lines. I'll read it to you. 1 minute.
You might be reading the one of somebody who is alive. When somebody is
why are you throwing this to me? I might be reading about somebody who is alive.
Don't take it that way. No.
It's not human being.
Look, if there isn't any blood flow,
can I say this?
Because it is the tissue that absorbs chemicals. So if
let me just say this.
For the bone to have a blood flow, so it is only tissue that absorbs chemical, not the blood, not the bone itself.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Now, let's come back tomorrow.
It's my ears.
Go and digest it.
Hold on. Now, TSL, we are talking about living organisms now. We are talking about living
organisms,
right?
We don't need to come tomorrow. Some of us already have our own understanding. We don't need to come tomorrow.
Now, your understanding, can you prove it to me? Can you read to me where you got it from? Your evidence, and then I can Google it. I say, okay, this is where you got it from.
Let me see. Maybe you are right.
Hold on, Mr. Shalake. Let me break it down.
Just
Madam
Google
TSL.
the effect of organophosphate on a dead bone.
This is not about Google.
You see,
I read more than Google.
You see,
I read more than Google.
Illuminati. Do you know
me, I
this is
have
why
my
me and you were having
textbook
an
here,
difference?
Mr. Richie.
This is why we have an difference. Is you don't understand what I'm actually talking about. You see, I was
Jesus
complaining
Christ.
about something the other time. I was talking
Mr.
about
Mr.
that we
Richie,
should just
Listen.
can I talk for
Can I
Let me listen. What you guys are saying. No, it says that this is the risk factor. 1 minute. The risk factor, such as duration of exposure, mixing, spraying practices, and inadequate protective equipment correlate with the higher DNA damages level on all these tissue-based tests.
Exactly.
And I repeat that to you again.
You're talking about
tissue. Is it connecting tissue? Soft? Which type of tissue? We have different tissues.
I just told you all these tissues, including bone tissues. My God.
On a dead body.
We are
talking about
my
God.
Tarichi, I think what you are trying to say
talking about a vascular.
Sorry,
I'm not trying to say.
you know
why?
We're talking about
wait.
Do you know why?
Richie, let me ask Naimoli a question and TSL. Wait, TSL and Naimoli. You are saying that a dead body cannot absorb chemicals. That's what you're saying. So what you're
because
saying
there
now,
isn't
hold
any
on,
blood
hold on, TSL. Hold on, TSL. You're now saying that a very powerful chemical such as organophosphate cannot penetrate a dead body. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because there isn't any blood flow. There's no life in that body.
No. Okay, so are you now saying in essence, wait, Naimoli, are you now saying in essence that
because there is no metabolic
processes. No, this has nothing to do with metabolic processes. No. This is a strong chemical that would destroy a dead body. So I don't know where you're reading it from.
And you are talking about this with metabolism. I don't understand.
Excuse me, 1 minute.
You cannot only destroy the tissues. It will only destroy the tissues on that body because
it will destroy the DNA as well.
It will destroy the DNA.
You guys should
I've also read it. I've read
Are
it.
You not wait, try and understand where we are coming from now. Hold on, please. Let me answer you a bit. Hold on, please. Now, the skin, the flesh, those are soft tissues. They are muscle tissue.
No, we understand soft tissue. We understand. Just go straight to the point.
Because there's already
don't talk about that.
Hold on, please. Just hold on, right? Now, when you say that the organophosphate, when poured, except people are trying to tell me that they bought like 1,000 liters of organophosphates or 2,000 or 200,000 liters.
You don't even need that. You don't even need up to that, unfortunately.
No, hold on. You do. Hold on. Then
no, you don't. You don't. That's a lie.
Can I land?
That's a lie.
Please,
you don't.
Where are you getting your facts?
I don't know where you're getting your stuff from. Come on. Stop this. Stop.
Where are you getting your facts?
Stop this, man.
Can I land? You asked me a question. Can I land?
You're talking about duration. You're talking about duration now.
Listen, can I land?
You need to tell us your source as well.
Hold on. Now, except people are trying to make it known like, because you keep saying soaked. If they had to put maybe 20,000 liters of organophosphates in a kind of bath or a stuff and they soaked it in for days. And now there is a level and stage where organophosphates can smell, can last in the body. There is 12 hours and a bit longer. It depends. If you don't treat it on time. I made a reading on it. Now, when you, I made it, I was go ask.
That's why we spoke about duration. Anything, listen, the duration, the durability, we spoke about this. So, no, you're going on a different tangent.
It was even ingested.
Hold on.
What if it was ingested?
1 minute. Go ask Tim Baba or anybody. I was the very first person who said that if you do DNA with the tissue that they are claiming, it will come inconclusive. It was argued. The sniper had to go make a search, and you guys had interest in it. Now, I had read and I've made my own research. Now, when I said this, is that when you ingest it, if the person dies, it begins to smell out after days of decay. That's when the body outside, the bone is already condemned. It will now get down to the skin, because one thing is this: when it's ingested, the cells that help you to channel everything, the body system, it has swallowed what it needs to swallow and it will shut down. But when the person is already pie, you now pour, not even pour, you can't even pour, you would inject.
Exactly.
You would inject, because this
You're
person
wrong.
is already
You're
pie.
wrong on this. I'm sorry. You're wrong.
You have to break the bone.
I'm not listening. I'm not listening to this anymore. You can't be talking.
When you're saying inhale, before you can inhale anything, the
Yeah.
person is alive to inhale. Your cells are working. When someone buy, in less than how many minutes, the capillaries shut down. The cells are down. They are not functioning to help cell send what do they call this stuff? Nutrients or whatever it is down the body. Mr. Lufemi would have been up here. He should put more light to it. I might be wrong. He's a doctor. I am not a doctor.
That is the reason why I kept saying
I have
that.
read and I have a little understanding of
metabolic
health.
processes anymore.
Now, wait, hold on.
The reason why I kept saying that.
You hold on. Now the body, there is nothing pulling it round. Like the cells are not functioning anymore because this person is already
Look at the breakdown down. No blood flow.
No more flow. Now we have to move it.
Can somebody
now,
bring what's your...
it's only if it is injected in the muscle tissue. And even if it's injected, but the skin, yes, when you say soak or whatever, that's why they used to say be careful, but they still know cell to help you move it.
Even the skin don't even
maybe they dissected him, they punctured his body, then they were pouring it in. Then it would have destroyed the soft tissues like the liver, kidney, the skin. You will not get, but to the bone, it will be hard because that is a connective tissue. Before you cannot even penetrate into the bone.
It does get to the bone, namely. My God, Jesus! Listen, you guys are comparing. You're comparing, and listen, you are comparing a metabolism of a living organism to a dead body.
No.
This is what you guys are doing, and it's not.
When somebody has died,
listen,
they cannot organophosphate and to get to the bone. Even the bone marrow.
I said, oh my God, no. Jesus.
Mr. Richie, do you want to talk or do you want me to talk? You see,
don't allow Favor to talk.
Listen, I just listen. Stop this.
I want to answer on babe. Yeah? Hold on, please. I want to answer on babe. On babe. This was why I said there could be a probability that allegedly they poured that in him while he was alive. They might have injected where they are talking about the poisoning of food. Now this one could be alive, but who served the food?
That's why I said.
And this is where I'm saying. And when you look at, please, Firefox, 1 minute. I'm going to mute soon. When you look at the poisoning effects, it comes with dizziness. It comes with what they call it, urine inconsistency. They cannot hold
vomiting and all that. Yes,
vomiting. You can vomit and blah blah blah, and the person will die. So there's a probability, allegedly, I don't know, but if you look at it, if it is ingested and nothing was done, it will be weak. And after the person died, I made that search. That's what I'm saying. After the person died, go and make the search again. If somebody ingests organophosphates, it will begin to penetrate from inside the body before it will smell outside the body.
Of course, we're not talking about that metabolism. We're not talking about that.
Is alive. Please, that's what I'm saying. When the person
now you're talking about internal damage, and that was the reason why we were talking about perhaps maybe the result of the bleeding that they reported on the crime scene, that they said Mama Mohbad was the one washing the blood. Because yes, if organophosphate was ingested, and it was actually because there are stages, you understand, to it, and perhaps the one that will actually cause max bleeding. Yes, you see him bleeding from all in. They call it gastrointestinal bleeding, meaning that it will be internal. I think that is internal bleeding. Yes, from inside to outside, and it's going to be massive. You understand? So that's why we are saying, how did the organophosphate of a thing got actually, because yes, now we must
Show Kagogo for me. Show Kagogo for me. Show Kagogo. What is it?
I'm a science student now.
Doctor,
I did my chemistry and physics.
then
I did everything.
logo.
I'm a very good science student. What are you saying, bro?
Okay, what
I'm
about
telling
the
you what I
stabbing?
know.
What about
That's
the
why I
stabbing?
said, what if it is ingested?
Yeah, if it
And
was
now we are not even
ingested,
talking
then
about
that will
if it's
happen. Yeah.
ingested now. We are even talking about even if it's not ingested now. What if it's not even ingested now? I'm telling you what I know, not what I'm reading. That's why I said I want to go and confirm whatever I say, because I don't want to talk outside and people go and tell me that, guy, what you are saying is wrong.
But all this confirmation that we guys are confirming and all that, right? This is not how the story went. You understand? Don't forget.
So how did it?
Hold on. Two things caused the bleeding. It could be the poison. At the same time, this guy was stabbed. According to according to what they were saying, he was stabbed and obviously he was rough-handed and all of that. So this bleeding everywhere. We can't even confirm which part of the body he was bleeding.
But the parents confirmed that they saw blood.
They saw no way. No, they confirmed it's not the same as it was bleeding or he was coughing blood.
Maybe I should give my references. Actually, maybe it's better that way. Can you put me on the big screen? Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Richie, please.
Now, if you look at the question, organophosphate impact on tissue-based DNA result. I'm going to send this to whoever that cares, right? Or if you have this, my little tool here is very friendly. It's called Perplexity,
DNA
right?
First. Can we use
1
how
minute.
it penetrates to the body?
Listen, you have the link. If you normally you can use your phone, go to Perplexity and put the question there, right? And you find this link to read more on each of these dents. Then you see more, right? You see more on those links, right? So if you can do me a favor, Naimoli, I'm begging you, go to Perplexity and put the question straight, right? And you can see what I said there. It's quite on the top. Organophosphate impact on tissue-based DNA test result. And then you see you have the 10 sources, different sources. And they all these are the medical 1 minute, please. Because if you use this tool, it doesn't give you Tom, Dick, and Harry. It makes references to medical research. Okay? Please use this. And then maybe after you read it, maybe you have a change of mind.
Look, when you even look at the structure of the DNA, we call it a helical, and then it has strands, singles and double strands, Organophosphates tend to break this. When you break this, and what do you actually look out for when you are doing cross-matching for DNA? What do you actually look for? Is it not the structures of those two samples that are brought out? So it's going to be distorted. There's no doubt about it.
Dr. Olufemi, can I ask you a question? My question is this, please. Let me ask you. Now, can organophosphate get into a bone marrow after a year
over a period of time? Over a period of time, you will get.
I want to ask my question. No.
Yeah.
When the person is long gone by, like, let me use, please, 1 minute. Last year, they claimed to go to the lab around July. Now, which is already over a year, right? Or
it's
almost
long enough to be buried.
Long enough. Now, let's assume like about 10 months. Yes, let's say 10 months. That should be precisely 10 months. Now, can organophosphate get into the bone marrow in a 10-month exhumed corpse?
Yes.
Why not?
Please tell me how.
Yes.
How would it get into the bone marrow?
That's why I just told you, Nay. You can read up on this.
No, I'm not. What I read is saying no. So I want him to educate me why it is different from that. Because the person is like,
organophosphate is a foreign body. Organophosphate is a destructive foreign body. And again, when you have it in when you embalm somebody with it, when you just apply organophosphate now and the following day you do a DNA analysis.
Sorry, can I correct you? Organophosphate is not used for. Sorry, organophosphate is not used for.
He's using an example now. My God.
No, you should use the right example. Organophosphate is not used for embalming.
Embalming is for fumigating.
People are learning. They are learning.
Sorry.
It's not used for embalming.
What I'm saying is, no, it's just we are only talking on the context of what the pathologist said. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we are talking about on the concept of what the pathologist said, that he perceived it. And truly, if he perceived it, definitely.
The vicinity.
Exactly. But I want to assure you, I want to tell you one thing. It damaged tissues. Just know that. Once
tissues, yes, but
not the tissue. That's the muscle tissue, the liver, those are the soft tissue, liver, and all that. But
look,
the collective tissue.
Let me read mine to you, my darling.
Now,
organophosphates can affect bone formation and density in a living organism, but they are unlikely to get to or persist within a dead bone.
That's the first sentence. But when you read further, you mentioned about the duration, JSL.
Yeah, well,
go further and ask about the duration.
I have. Do you know how long I've been studying?
You know the mistake you guys are making? The mistake you're making is that you're not looking at the duration. That's where you're making the mistake now. Look at the duration.
I have.
No, if you read it, you get different. You get different results.
Any blood flow.
Let me tell you this.
In
For
the dead
instance,
bone.
Mobile has been dead since when? Since when now? Since 2023 now, right? Okay, for instance, now you have been applying organophosphate on that body since 2023 till 2025. What do you think we actually get out of that body now? By now, what do you think you get on it? That's what I'm talking about, the duration now. Look at the duration. That's when you get the answer to your question.
When we first argue, this is what people are reading now until I ask them to go back and read duration, and they come back with the two results.
You apply organophosphate for a dead body. The body has just died now. You apply it now. The following morning, you want to do a DNA analysis. Put the result aside. Then, after a year or after 1.5 years, do another DNA analysis. Then compare. You are going to see that they can never be the same.
Yes. It's simple. It's simple. I don't know.
They're gone. They're damaged, and they're damaged for life, and that's it.
And so it says it will, after a long duration, it goes and penetrates the bone tissue.
The DNA is destroyed. Nothing like DNA anymore.
That was what I was saying. That
is deep.
It's simple. I don't know why we're arguing about this.
The helical structure.
I get frustrated sometimes.
You know what I mean? The single-stranded, the double-stranded, all these things are destroyed. And what they are destroyed, and what do you actually look out for in DNA analysis? Are these not these features? And again, I even went out to say that we have so many things inside. Like we have chromosomes inside the cells. We have chromosomes. We have the ribosomes. We have the nucleus. We have the nucleolus. We have the mitochondria. You know, a lot of all these things are actually what are being in analyzing the DNA. And then
all these cells
sorry, Naimoli and Dr. Olufemi. Richie, are you there?
Madam.
Can you read your source where it says, because I've been reading, and I think Naimoli is actually right, you know. I've been reading this, and it says there's no way any chemical, except for nitric acid, sulfur, and all of that, can destroy the bone. The bone is very, very resilient.
It's not destroy the bone; it goes to the cells. Do you understand?
You're saying it can penetrate it.
That's it.
There is no cell in the dead body now. Is
there a cell when someone
is
dead?
The marrow is there. Okay, listen, guys. 1 minute. If there's no cells in the body, why are you going for the tissue? Why are you going for the tissue in the bone?
And why are you going for that? I also asked if organophosphate can destroy the DNA in the dead body, and he said no.
No, exactly.
That's the first question he will tell you.
Thank you, Naimoli, for coming.
That's the first question he will tell you.
That was your question.
I checked.
But can you ask it this way? Let me tell you.
In other ways, and it just said no.
Can you ask it this way?
I don't know where you're reading from. Listen, do you want to go back to the screen?
Mr. Richie, you know, it depends on how they phrase the question. You know, we're talking about Google. They were talking about here now. We have to phrase the question the right way for you to.
No. Listen.
Most of Richie's questions has been on DNA. Before you can talk about DNA, talk about the body. the body you want to use in doing the test.
Okay, I'm back here now. I'm back here. I'm back here. 1 minute. I'm back here.
What that DNA is going to give? Hold on. What that DNA is giving him? What that DNA is giving him is someone who ingested organophosphates.
Now, 1 minute, guys. Look at the question, right? How can organophosphate damage tissue bone DNA test? Organophosphates, right? If I read one by one. Pesticide can damage DNA in many tissues, including bone marrow, mainly through oxidative stress, direct chemical interaction with DNA, right? And this damage is typical detected genotoxicity assays, such as the COMET assays and just to buttress what Dr. Olufemi said, the micronucleus test in practice of DNA test. Now, I'm going to give you the source. Go to PubMed, right? Or you can go to Frontier Science. See, I'm expanding the source. Okay. I don't know. Can you guys see it or not? 1 minute. 1 minute now.
Okay. Let me read what I have here. Alive. That's somebody who is alive. That
no. It's not about alive. Please, stop.
And fine.
Stop.
Wait. Go ahead.
Can I read what I have here? Can I read mine? So I asked the question and he gave me an answer. So
what tool are you using? Wait. Let
me read it first. I'm using Copilot.
Let me just say something quickly. Mommy, sorry, mommy. You read it. 1 second, man. Salichi, your question, you didn't phrase it properly. You need to include dead body. You need to include that.
I've done that. 1 minute. I'll do it. That's not an issue. I'll do it now.
I have my own results here.
Let me read mine. Firefox, let me read mine. It says the bone is highly resistant to chemical penetration. So I asked the question that said, what happens if organophosphate is poured on a dead body? And I said, can it penetrate the bones? And it said, the short answer, it says they may contaminate the surface of bone, but they do not truly penetrate bone tissue in any deep or structural way. Here's the science about it. It says bone is highly resistant to chemical penetration. Bone is made of dense mineral crystals, hydroxyapatites, tightly packed collagen fibers, very low porosity in adult humans. This structure makes bone extremely resistant to liquid soaking into it, organic solvent penetration, and most pesticides. Now, remember that organophosphate is a pesticide, right?
Okay, now,
can you ask, please, 1 minute. Can you ask? No, I have to say this. Can you ask? Is
okay, wait, I've not finished.
Let me give you my own search word. Search this now.
Let me finish. You know this Copilot to give you 2 answers. Wait, I've not finished. Don't cut people off before they finish. You guys are, wait. It says what can happen. Surface level contamination. If a dead body is exposed to an organophosphate for a long time, Richie, the chemical can adhere to bone surface, which means